So last session, you guys spent quite a lot of time at Holau recruiting mercenaries. It did some other stuff prior to that, which I honestly can't remember because I've been very bad about packing up the recaps.
It probably wasn't important.
I remember you came from March and from finishing up with Cassian. You did some shopping, if I remember right. Although that might have been a prior episode session. Does anybody remember anything else from last session other than recruiting mercenaries?
I failed to get a drone.
You did. You failed to get a drone. Yes. Sorry about that.
Class.
That's fine.
All right. Well, then let's go ahead and bring you into frame. You are at the edge of the Holau system. You've just spent 3 days recruiting, so again, just for your record, you should be on September 10th when you reach the edge of the system.
Of
Holau.
which system? Right.
And from Holau to Korafali is a rudder that you have. You've already done that 3 hex jump. And so the difficulty would be 7 plus 1 for it being 3 hexes, plus 2 to trim 10. You don't have to make a check.
Go ahead and trim the other side of it.
You will end up with a bowl cut shaped drill. You do not want to do that.
What?
Trimming. Hair. Like a haircut.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, I thought it was good. I
there we
liked it.
go. It's a worse spike drill, but it still passes by 6.
You've got the. Oh, I got you. Right, yeah.
Yeah, to cut down the start drill time by 15 minutes, I guess.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
When I say double trim, that's what I mean.
I gotcha. Yeah, I barely consider that's combat trimming. It's not even real trim. that's like cutting just one little strand of your bangs and calling it a trim. If we continue with the hair analogy.
That strand is gone. We saved 15 minutes.
Alright. Well then, you arrive at Korafali 15 minutes earlier than you would have expected.
Only 50, wow, we're getting better at our estimations with Con at the helm.
Ginza, are there any interruptions? Well, not interruptions. Are there any events that occur from
I missed the date of arrival.
the September 12th?
12th. There would be
Oh, everything was on the 25th.
the 12th. Yeah, everything's on the 25th. The 12th itself is
Right.
Shadow's birthday, though.
Ah, okay.
What's all on the 25th?
Everything.
Birthdays.
All the
Everything.
other birthdays. Every single other birthday.
Oh, all of them. Okay.
25th is a very popular day.
Yeah.
I
don't know
mean,
why, but 25th.
I'd argue that whatever is 9 months before the 25th is a very popular day.
Well, we're in September, so that would be Christmas Day.
Yeah, well,
No, 9 months
yeah.
before. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
March 25th.
Yeah, no, it's 9 months before
Christmas.
September 25th is December 25th. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally Christmas Day.
September 25th. Okay, never mind. Right.
Yeah, September.
You're thinking about the
yeah.
alternate universe where the year has 18 months.
Mm.
Actually, that's wrong too.
Yeah.
But no, the things this month are 12th, 15th, 17th, 25th, 25th.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave this.
Yes, this is the month that there's two 25ths.
I'm just gonna leave this in music because it's become incredibly relevant.
Okay. That is an awkward image if you don't actually like parse what it is immediately.
Hmm. Yeah.
Maybe.
I thought he had something coming out of his
I mean,
posterior.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah. That's not what I saw initially, but I can see how you could see that.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's like the old crone and the maiden picture, but much worse. Like only one in like 1,000 people would see one side of that and not the other immediately. Yay me. Alright. Well, there is one small delay in Korafali. Music going first here real quick. We'll just do the sector map. We'll do this Metaspace music first. And it is an optional delay, but you did leave or have some merchants place a drone out at the edge of the arrival point from Tiamat. And you can't retrieve that drone or its information from anywhere in the system. You actually have to go to that drone. So for once in the entire campaign, you have to go to a specific place on the edge of the system before you drill out to
Well, if we want that data.
If you want that data, yeah. That's literally the only reason. It has nothing to do with the spike drill at all. It's just if you want that data.
How long would it take to get there?
It's just a normal region transition, so I believe 7.1 hours for you.
You faster? We just spike drilled out and then back in.
No, your spike drills are still longer than 7 hours, unless you, super speed it, and then yes, it would be.
I don't think it's worth it, but it is a hilarious method.
How much is each hex at how much is each hex of a hex drill normally at let's say spike drill 1, because I think it's just divided by spike drill number, correct?
Yeah, it's
at spike drill 1 you can't go anywhere.
Right, but I'm asking how many, like what is
it's
the
normally
normal rate
6
of
days
travel?
per hex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it sort of, the way it cancels out for any given drive level, a max jump is 6 days.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, someone is typing in the game channel.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to disable that. Because it's not a channel that you can just jump to easily when you see that little dot. It's
Yeah.
and yeah, and it opens up in the side with all the pictures in the middle. It's just I hate that they added that.
I don't know.
It's been useful once or twice. It has.
I kind of like it because means that it's because one thing that bothers me sometimes when you see like someone chat, like typing text chat when they're talking to people that are in voice chat, and that's not clear. Whereas that distinguishes that this message is directed at people in voice chat.
That's true, and perhaps next time I can distinguish that as the deliberately temporary session chat. But for now, we're not going to type in it. Viral.
Yeah, no, we're not. Viral is.
I can see a lot of servers set up a dedicated type in disk.
Yeah, but I think that's the people doing that is why that feature was added.
Yeah.
Ironically.
I prefer having a separate thing instead of having basically.
You are welcome to
It is.
type in one of the normal voice, not voice, one of the normal text channels viral, even if it's just temporary stuff.
I think it sounds like tyranny to me.
Haven't you noticed that is how I run my games?
I had a regular channel and then activate text space content.
I think I've got that turned off. Yeah, no, this is fine. I appreciate you trying to not interrupt the game, though. As ironic as that was. But also, hello, Viral. All right. So the question lingers: do you want to spend the 7.1 extra hours to go and get that?
Suppose we should. Information is power.
Can we jump out from there? We could collect it on our way out.
Well, presumably the point of having it there, though, is to tell us about what's activity going on in there, like because we could see people leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right. But do we need to get something on Fort Valley, or are we just passing here?
No, it's a not beacon, transponder type thing that you guys had set at the edge of Core Valley system in a very specific place. The place where any ships coming from Tiamat into Core Valley would arrive, and so it was tracking all of that information.
Not the question. The question was, are we here at Core Valley for anything related to Core Valley, or are we here just for this beacon?
Oh, you are here just as the required stopping point or leg of the journey towards Tiamat. You're not here for anything on Core Valley.
In the planet in Core Valley. Okay, yeah.
You broke up right at the end there. You were gonna say?
Oh, I said yeah. So then, yeah, there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, I was under the impression that we were here for something in Core Valley, and that we were going to jump away from Core Valley to go somewhere else in return. In which case, we can just pick up the beacon information on our way out.
Yeah. We
Gotcha.
have to go through Core Valley. I mean, we will be coming back through here, but by then the information we might have from that would be moot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not entirely moot, but yeah.
Still useful, just not immediately useful. Okay. So, kind of plots a course to the little beacon you set. What the heck is that actually called? It's not a beacon, not a transponder.
Probe?
Probe. That's the word I'm looking for. To the little probe that you guys had asked be set up. And I'm pretty sure you've already been through Core Folly and been able to confirm that it is there. so it's not even a mystery if it got set up. Um, and when you arrive, you can transmit the proper handshake and get the information, and you can even take the time to collect it if you want to, if you don't want it out there anymore. There is always the risk that somebody finds it. Small risk, but it's there.
I mean, it's not real. I mean, there's the risk they find it, but what's the risk to us if they find it?
Yeah, I would say leave it here, but in the process of retrieving whatever data it's collected so far, wipe that off of it, so that it's basically blank when we leave.
Yeah, that's what I was going.
Make sure it doesn't record us as well.
Yeah, so I was going to suggest something similar. Unrelated. I have my fucking food.
Is it the right food?
Yes.
Oh, very good.
Yes. I had the wrong food like half an hour ago.
Yeah, well, fair.
After flying in the first place an hour and a half ago. Anyways, hi everyone. Sorry about the fucking delay.
That's fun. As you can hear, we haven't gotten too far.
Yeah, we're checking the drone that we left to scan for stuff going in and out of Tiamat, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm actually a little confused about how we're even scanning for stuff going into Tiamat if they can't jump until we jump anyway.
You're
Month
you're
before.
really not. You're just the probe was set here to detect ships coming from Tiamat. The probe won't pick them up until they've actually arrived in Corfali, but because of the nature of arrival zones, you know that they came from Tiamat.
Okay.
And so it's just a little list of ships that it has registered arriving at this region of space.
Oh, right, because I think I think one thing we had in mind was like spoofing a transponder or something like that. Then that might have been something part of that.
Yeah, that was part of the original thoughts.
Which I don't think we're doing now, but
Oh, excuse me. Well, you get that data. You can easily enough remove yourself without having to retrieve or physically manipulate the drone. Remove yourself from its records. Remove all the data it has previously collected from its records. And you do find data that you were expecting to collect from it. Very, very rare few ships have come out of Tiamat since you got that set up, which I don't have immediately available in my notes. Ginja, do you have note of when you guys asked the merchant to set that up?
The probe.
Yeah. Oh, so I need to move you guys off of the scribble page.
One sec.
No. Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know where we were when we did that?
it's probably at March, wasn't it?
I think you were over on I want to say you were in
Better
Shinobu.
than not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
might
that
have
was in
been
Shinobu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, the last major interaction I remember us having with merchants was on March because it was where Percy got his drone.
Yeah, this wasn't a normal merchants interaction. It was. I remember it was made more difficult by Oh, it might have been on XXV, huh? I remember it was made more difficult by the location you were in. Because there was no, it was UIS. It was UIS. There was
Right.
limited traffic going that way and then further,
Yeah.
or farther.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Well,
why would they
my-
go to Corfali? I mean, if they're going anywhere, they go to March, and Corfali's beyond that.
Yeah.
Isn't it? On
Yeah.
the path.
My notes say we were in UIS most of July.
Okay, so it's been about 2 months. In that case, there have been a grand total of 3 ships that have come out of Tiamat. None of them were merchant vessels. None of them were research vessels. They were all um, they would all be frigate class ships of a type that hang on, let me get the actual Union ships up.
That's still very good news because it means they can't be taking many. They're not getting many supplies in then, at least not regularly.
True.
Remember, they can jump into Tiamat from any point in Corfali.
Right, but usually if you're bringing in a supply ship, the supply ship would leave at the next opportunity.
That is a fair point. Yes.
Yeah, like a supply run
Unless
is a
they're
reason.
just
Supply lines are a reason. You know, they're a thing for a reason. You don't just randomize it every time. I don't think.
Yeah.
You go efficiently.
So yeah, at the very least, they're either not getting regular shipments in, or they're not getting large shipments in.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that might actually be the most important part here because it does limit the size of whatever operation they can have going on here. Okay, that's good.
Huh? Yeah.
Unless they're growing all their own food already, but that seems unlikely.
Which is that's unlikely. It's possible. It's unlikely.
Yeah, anything is technically possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Sorry, well, that's the question.
Okay, so the ship going in and out. I don't know if you actually want stats for it. But you know it as a Union hopper. It is. Oops, that differently.
Grasshopper shaped.
It is.
No.
I'm sorry.
Grasshopper shaped.
No. It's a big round thing with 2 things sticking out the top.
It is this, but modified with a drive 3 for reasons.
It's got 1 leg that houses the main engine.
But by this, do you mean it? Did you post something?
I did in discussion.
So yes.
I was expecting a picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so a fighter class. Okay, it's a shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hopper.
The hopper.
Now, of course, the shuttle's the small or the fighter class ship that can carry the most stuff, at least in principle. But it's still a very small fucking ship.
It is.
Makes sense to pick that in, I suppose.
Now, you know that that's the standard version of Union's hopper. You guys can have those schematics yourselves. You know that they have to have made some other modifications to it to be able to fit a drive 3 into it instead of the standard drive 2 it has. So, it would be a stretch if you want to try and spoof any of those IDs, but that spoofing of the transponder is at least good at a distance.
Assuming that ship is not back in. You know.
Yeah.
If we arrive and we're broadcasting a signal that says, "Oh, we're such and such a ship," and they look into their own like docking bay, and it's like, "Well, that ship's here.
Yeah.
What?"
Yeah.
We're gonna get some confusion going on.
I mean, it's either that or show up as the fucking Raza. So, well,
True.
Option 3 we shop is a battling Zabra. I'm joking.
Yeah, I think I know
The
that
other
one by
option
now.
is to spoof
Yeah.
a standard Union ship that would still confuse them for a little bit, because there's only so long this is going to work no matter what we do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, given that we are essentially going in loud, and also because we're splitting off so that we can investigate both things at once, I don't think it's actually as valuable as it would be if we were just going for the variance first and wanted to buy time.
Yeah. The only real advantage is spoofing things to give us at least time to get close, because I might have some ideas that it would be useful if they were suspicious but not actively attacking us from the get-go, in which case just spoofing a larger class of Union vessel might still be sufficient for our purposes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because comms in and out would have to be carried on ships as well. So even if we spoof a large Union ship that they're not expecting, there might have been some decision from outside to send us in that they wouldn't be aware of. So they're not going to immediately go, "Oh, that's not supposed to happen," necessarily.
Sure.
So yeah, would there be? I assume there are cruiser class Union vessels. Would we be able to spoof at least the appearance of one? In terms of transponder, not in terms of like actual physical appearance.
I feel like we're going to be under intense scrutiny. I feel like there's going to be fairly intense scrutiny no matter what we do in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Yeah,
we're not. I'm not expecting this to work long. I just want it to work for a bit.
Yeah.
When you say a bit, do you mean like 5 minutes or
long enough to possibly split a smaller group out to investigate us then would be
right? Okay.
So, yes, there's a possibility that you can have the general schematics of a Union fire ship, which is their fleet cruiser class ship. You have NPCs that are very familiar with Union protocols, so I'll give this roll a +1. And I suppose I would simply ask, what skill and which character would you want to gamble this information on? Basically,
Right, that's the question, isn't it?
I assume this is either a program or a fixed check, probably.
Yeah, it could go either angle, and really, I think I'm looking more for the reason why the character would have this information. Like, there are tons of reasons. I'm not trying to dig for anything. Not trying to dig for anything difficult. Just want to hear something interesting. Who's rolling, and why do they have that information at their fingertips? The difficulty for this one, I would say, would be a 10, because it's not like the different governments and megacorps broadcast their design schematics, but it's also not like
their
their
transponders, though.
right.
At all times.
Right, they do broadcast their transponders. If you just want to match a transponder, then no roll needed. If you want to match a transponder and any of the include in that transponder any of the information that is normally carried, then that's what the roll is for.
Then yeah.
Because I imagine that transponders broadcast more than just "Hello, I am the Raza." They're like, "Hello, I am the Raza. I am a fleet cruiser with this, and this, and my drive signature is this, and this," or something like that.
I think we specifically broadcast, "Hello, we are the Raza. You stole our memories. Prepare to die."
That's probably what your transponder is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you just want the name, that's that's certainly going to cause some momentary confusion, and you don't have to roll for that. If you'd like to see the schematics of a Union fireship, then I'm going to roll and ask for a very short story why you have it.
I think if we can get this proper, a little bit
Those-
more to that would be better.
Union, aside from what's in Tiamat, they have their own shipyard somewhere, right?
Yes, they've got they have a shipyard in their headquarters station also. Athlete.
I was thinking something like get to talk to someone at the on the Knox at some point.
Okay,
That's a thought.
sure. That sounds like a index check to me. In fact, if I remember right, Doug was playing a ship guesser on the Nox.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It pays off.
Whoops. Feet. You want to load? There we go. Okay. You said int.
You
Is
can
it
re-roll
enough?
it. There's no risk that
Yeah.
this scene is going to run into something
Yeah.
else. You even get a 2 and a 1. Dang.
Let's see. I wanted to see. Oh yeah, no, we don't have that.
Deal.
Oh no.
That was the one that stumped me, I guess.
I guess that was the one that stumped Doug.
Oh well.
All right. So, no.
Some things just weren't meant to be.
You do know that it is a heavily armed military fleet cruiser.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's a military cruiser.
Well, we can still get the transponder code at least.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
And for that, there are plenty of union-appropriate names to choose from that match their naming scheme for ships of cruiser class. Dang, that's surprising.
Well, I rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2.
You did, yeah.
What more do you want?
It's definitely a possibility there. All right, armed with the transponder, are you ready to make the spike drill into Tiamat?
I don't think there's anything else we want to do.
I'm thinking about whether there's anything last minute that we can do, but I don't want to pre-mortem it because I'll be giving Dex ideas.
Well, the problem there is we don't have that much clear information here, so.
Right, which itself begs the question, should we be trying to spy on them more?
If we want to take another month here, sure.
We don't. I don't think, no.
Yeah, we're only getting very limited information
No.
from that too. So
All right, let me then post this. Are you okay if I remove the hopper graphic? Or do you want me to leave that in the?
Not my graphic, don't care. Whose graphic is it?
Do what you gotta do.
Already, yeah.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Anyway.
All right, I know that is a lot of text, but it basically comes out to, you know that the horizon is going to be fortified. There's no way that Union has a place like this and does not have ships sitting right at the entry point from the one location that they know ships can enter from. You know that they have a shipyard, a planetary research station, and ruins. Once inside, you also know that Union doesn't want you there. So once inside, you'll be acting against a clock. The clock starts at 4 and has 6 slices or ticks. Sorry, you could not load it higher than
Lovely.
6.
Well,
Lovely.
the other thing there is, like, obviously the Union won't be able to get anyone in there until a month has gone by, correct?
Yeah. This is a very isolated place. If you manage to blow up the whole shipyard and all of Union's ships, you've got the whole place to yourself.
Hmm.
I think we can do that.
And we did get extra time here from events and mercenary things you mentioned.
The mercenary things are your Should I include that in this? Yeah, you can take actions with your mercenaries that give you extra
No,
time. Add ticks.
you mentioned like automatically starting with like something extra with in terms of time because we got done with the mercenary things quickly before. I can't remember if that was.
Oh yes. That's why it's 4 and not. Sorry, that's why it's 4 and not 3 ticks. I had initially put it at 3, and then remembered. Yes, you had extra time.
Wait, so is it counting up or
but
down? Is it counting up or down?
it's counting down.
Okay.
It's the same difference.
Not if we're at 4.
In addition, it means that you've got 3 whole days instead of just 2 days.
Which is nice.
That's the extra time that I initially meant, and then went and added an extra tick.
Okay, so we may even be able to flee with our tail between our legs without the Everdrive if necessary.
Yeah, entirely possible. And of course, yes, those 3 days are to get out with a spike drill instead of using the infodrive.
I've got
Also-
another thing we can do actually.
Let's hear.
All right. Can you set up another probe quick that just pings as something much larger than it is and just send it on some loop around to distract another one of their forces?
That's pretty funny, actually. Just like attach a probe to a pile of space junk and fire it in a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's pretty funny. Like, there's 2 of them.
Yep.
I mean, I do have the MacGyver focus. So.
Yeah. If you want to set that up in the time we're jumping, that might be a good idea, because that'll pull away more people and might give us a little bit more time.
Heck, why stop at 1?
Well, we don't want to put in too many because unless we can make them good enough that they're not clearly distractions, then it's whatever. But if we can actually make them make it so that they read as something similar to the Raza from the get-go, then yeah, sure, make as many as we can do with that.
That's something that Doug can build. Yeah.
Unless, of course, unless. Oh wait, never. Yeah. I'm good with that. Decoy drones.
Okay. Do you want to try for to see if we've got the knowledge of one of Union's non-cruisers?
Oh dear.
You want to test your ship guesser luck again?
Sure, why not? Let's go and get those bad rules out of the way, right?
Sure.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Ship guesser.
All right.
Much better.
Yes.
Would have been nice, but
With that roll, I'll let you choose between the heavy frigate equivalent or the patrol boat equivalent. Both are frigate class.
I'd say heavy frigate.
Sure, let's go have frigates. I'm sure.
All right. Union's name for this ship is a destroyer. Oops, hang on. Got the whole page. There we go. That's good enough. And this is what they're rocking on the destroyer.
Okay.
Interesting.
Very few are non-combatants. Very few.
Yep.
Mhm. Okay.
Torpedoes. It's low.
It is a bit slow,
Which
yeah.
Which is good for us.
It is a heavily armored, high AC ship.
Hey, if they want to be slow and tanky and they want to try and catch us, good luck. I'm down for it.
Yep.
But yeah,
Well,
let's go ahead and get a couple of things built, and then yeah, I don't. I think that's what all I've got so far. For context, I think my preference for plan is if we can get near one of the battleships, Kana can probably teleport a small team on board one of those and just like seize things from the bridge while and distract them long enough for other crews to get on.
Yeah, I do think that's actually really interesting. Just potentially, like, pop in, kill the main pilot, and then leapfrog over to the next one a few times.
Yeah, either pop over to the next one or just like, okay, we've seized control of the bridge. Now let's distract. We can start pushing in through the rest of the ship as other people board because everyone's like fucked up right now. Then we can pop over the next thing if there's another one nearby.
It does also occur to me that, a very fast way to deny control of the bridge is to leave some explosives there, and we have an explosives guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on it depends on whether we want to seize the battleship or just destroy it, because I don't think blowing up the bridge would be a great idea if we want to take control of the ship.
True, but do we want to seize the ships? Do we have the people to seize unfamiliar ships and start piloting them in the middle of a firefight?
Yeah, we've got 900 people.
Okay, yeah, when you put it that way.
900 people. You got 500.
We have lots.
Oh, sorry, I thought we had 600 plus 300 more from crew, because we've got we've got the support staff. Yeah, so it's 750.
Oh, plus the support staff. I did forget the support staff. Yes, yeah. So 750. Okay. So your characters would know that seizing a battleship or really any capital class vessel is going to take more than just taking the bridge.
Yeah, of course.
I do have it set up as a heist action that your team, your party, PCs would teleport in. Thanks to Kana. This is really the only way you're able to do this. Into a strategic point, take out some things that would cause your mercenaries extreme difficulty, and then your mercenaries can battle for control of the ship. You can either stay there and continue to conduct, or you can fly off to your other objectives. But basically, your role in that, as I've imagined it, would be to surgically inflict damage that allows the mercenaries to seize control.
Yep, I think that's reasonable, and
Okay.
I think that's doable. But yeah, we'll need to actually get to the system in order to determine the situation. If there like, do we have anything else you want to do before getting to the system without any information there?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Would it be easier to take control of it if we just like vented their life support?
Probably.
Not necessarily. A ship like that is going to have enough backsuits, or kind of emergency supplies there, for a fighting force to hold the ship. Yeah, no, taking a ship is not just venting life support unless it is a non-military ship.
Yeah, but even if they're in vac suits, the vac suits have awful armor.
They do. They do. It's a strategy that
Yeah.
can help. It's not the thing that does it for you.
Yeah,
It's not gonna automatically win the battle.
It's not like that
Yeah,
one research station.
never. Didn't expect it to, but it would make it easier.
Fair enough. Yes,
That's
it would.
There are a lot of things we could do, but
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you get to the battleship, I'll give you a menu of obvious options, and of course, as always, you can go off menu.
Mm-hmm.
We make it your way here.
Dear.
Right.
Cool.
I'm going to also be doing this. I'm going to mind link to the whatever leader of the PC team we have, and as well as leaders of four of the other mercenary teams, so we can so I can actually apply my authority benefits there.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do. For my crafting time, I was just basically just churning out, an inordinate amount of explosives.
Yeah, I think I'm otherwise probably going to be playing a mostly coordinating role here, but I can hop in with the away team as well if I've got the mind link option, and just normal comms really.
All right. Meowkin. What do you want to excuse me. So first of all, however many days it's been since you were last crafting, you can make that many ordnance.
Yeah,
Actually, I
pretty
don't-
much since. Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
go.
pretty much since hello. I think
Okay.
how much did I? I feel like I updated the number recently. No, I guess I didn't. I think I told myself I needed to do that, and then I didn't.
That's impossible.
Yeah. Let's see. So it was three days to no. This is why I'm not really grafting anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. So since you were at the Mercs Forum, it's been 5 days.
Okay. And let me see. I craft up to my fixed skill, I think. So 5 days. 1 plus your fixed skill, so 5, so 25. Yeah, 25 explosives. Of
That's
whatever
right.
sorts.
I did set a number to that because the book doesn't. It would take a week to craft a grenade according to the book.
Yeah.
Which might be realistic. I don't know, but isn't it isn't as fun.
Might be realistic, but also is lame.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, grenades
Okay.
are pretty low tech.
Pretty low what?
Tech.
Heck?
Tech.
Low tech. Low
Technology.
technology.
Oh,
But yeah.
grenades pretty low tech. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's yeah.
They're pretty simple concepts.
Yeah, it sounded like low pec, and it's like small amount of pecs on a grenade. It pisses games tons off. Have you seen those things?
Okay. All right. And so you've got 3 more days. Do you want to dedicate that to making drones, spoof drones, or grenades?
Oh, I suppose that's gonna be spoof drones.
Okay.
However many.
So let's say, go ahead and roll me a fix check. This isn't this is yeah. Thank you. I also wanted you to post that. Let's see.
And I have level 2.
You have level 2, perfect. Always work unless. All right. So are you wanting to just jury rig them? Take full advantage there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'd rather have more jury rigged than one higher quality.
Okay.
That's probably about the same difference, but
Then I'll
Quantity
for
over quality.
this, if you're okay with this reinterpretation of reapplication of the focus, 5 drones a day.
feels like a lot of drones. So it's what,
Do we
15
need that
drones?
many?
Yeah, you probably won't need that many.
It's quantity over quality.
Yeah. I mean, if we
Well, just
these
make
are the
sure they're
decoy drones, right?
make sure they're quality enough that they actually fool people here.
Yeah, I mean, if they're quality enough that they fool people, the more the better, because
I think
it then looks like we're jumping in with a massive fleet, and they have to fly around actually disproving each separate contact.
That is kind of funny, actually.
Just lead them on a wild goose chase around the whole system, and then it turns out that it was just one ship.
not
Yeah.
banking too much on it.
Yeah, I'll say that
Good.
it was going to be 1 drone per day, with a fixed check to make some more, if you were trying to make normal full
Oh,
quality.
right, I never rolled a fixed check.
You don't have to, not for this.
Okay.
But with creative, you can make them effectively the same quality, much faster.
Hmm.
We do love us some speed and efficiency in this household.
Doug just has it down to where he can slap these together real quick, and you know they're not as pretty as if he had spent one day on each, and they might not have the full lifespan as if he'd spent 1 day on each, but they're going to work for the duration you need them.
Yeah, fortunately, the duration that we need is about as long as it takes for them to explode, so...
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really need longevity when the useful life is, and you don't need prettiness when the useful life is expended the moment it actually gets visually inspected.
Yeah.
Now you could put like a self-destruct device in there that explodes whoever's nearby when they inspect it. But in space, that's kind of hard.
It's kind of fun, though.
Yeah.
Like, do we have any shortage of explosives to do it with?
The explosion on exploding anybody that inspects them is going to be harder because it's not just a stuff your nose up against it kind of visual inspection. Any ship will be able to identify, oh, that's not actually a patrol boat or a rover, well outside of any explosive radius.
Yeah, but we could also send a couple towards the research facility, and if they don't blow those up, it might cause significant damage to the research station.
That's true. I was thinking only space. If you want to apply some of your explosives to those drones, I don't see any reason why you couldn't.
Man, it's going to be so weird next campaign where I'm like, hey, we have explosion guy. Wait, no, we actually don't. What the ship?
Yeah, he could have missed his explosives, even though this is the first time they've been put to so much use.
I mean,
we had some good
got
calls.
some
We had
pretty
some
good
good ones
yeah.
early on, like the first fight with Trail.
That's true. You've had some good sporadic use out of it. Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Then
we have
yeah,
got some explosives.
I'd say continue using them, slap a few on, and then if it gets to the research station and they have to go support that because you know there are booms breaking through the hull, then that's more advantage for us.
Yep.
All right.
Basically, we want them fighting as many fires as we can produce with just one ship of people.
Yep.
Yeah. If we
Maybe I
can get
shouldn't
them to
have given you that extra
spread
bonus tick.
themselves out.
All right. So, if there are no other preparations, well, let me rephrase that. When you're done with your preparations, even before reaching Tiamat, you can make a difficulty 19-20 spike drill to arrive at Tiamat. And you guys tell Nox when to roll. When you're done with all of your pre-arrival preparations, then Nox can roll.
You might not want to. You might not want to rush this spike drill. Just a thought.
Yeah, that's maybe a thing, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, it would depend on the distance.
It's 3 hexes, so difficulty is 20.
I can hit that.
Mhm.
Then
Gladly?
don't rush it though, because if you fail to hit it, it's just going to be a major pain in the ass. It's not going to be fun. It's just going to be annoying.
No. If you fail to hit it, what happens is we wake up 6 months later, about to fall into the sun, and we have no idea what's going on again.
Oh dear.
You're telling me that if I fail to hit this check, we get to play more D&D?
No,
There's not a limited amount to go around.
I was gonna say
No,
because
we actually
more D&D
wouldn't.
anyway.
Because we're not playing D&D no matter what we're doing. So no.
Smart ass.
D&D the activity.
This is space D&D. That's how I describe it to everyone that doesn't know D&D.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Also,
Regardless,
so-
we're playing land D&D after this either way. So
So the Noxus
Yeah,
point stands.
no, it actually
No.
doesn't.
No, it doesn't. There is going to be more quote unquote D&D after this anyway.
I think it's more
Point is,
classical D&D.
please make the check.
We have D&D at home.
we have D&D at home, kids.
If there are drugs to help you make the check more accurately, I think we should inject them in you.
Do you mean the
Hold on.
character, or-
I'm just a little bit confused as to how a 3 hex spike drill is a DC 20.
You don't have a rudder for it.
Also that.
That would only.
Oh, I'm doing the math bad. I'm mathing bad. I was starting at 13, which is the starting point for a rudderless hex, and then I was adding 6 to it. Okay.
Okay, so it's actually
14.
okay. All right, I'm much less worried now.
Nox, if you hadn't said anything, you could have had the illusion of the challenge, but now you've got no challenge. I'm sorry.
You're telling me that I can, I can double fucking trim this course now.
No, you still can't double trim the course.
I don't think she can fail a 14 or even a 16.
I
You
can't
can
fail a
normal
12. I can if I roll snake eyes on 4 dice, I can fail a 14.
Oh god.
With 2 rerolls. So if I roll snake eyes on 12 dice,
I'm so tired.
Are you not having fun? Are you not enjoying this?
Are you not entertained?
You do not know what will happen if you psychic rush, if you 1 hour rush through this drill. This you know that this is not a standard course, it is not a standard destination, and so I don't know if that gives kind of pause, but it
you
isn't
can't, you can't
it
tell
is
me that and make me not want to do it. But
I was gonna say you have seen this character, right?
Why would you do this to us, Dex?
But does she also want to spend that
this is
effort?
intentional DM sabotage.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
This is me trying to get to the world's game faster.
No, hold on. That is not working because you're slowing everything down with every new addition you're adding, Dex.
No. Not if this wipes the party.
Yeah, spike drill mishap just ends everything.
No, it might put us next to a random star near there, in which case we just rebuild the engine and try again in a month.
No, we just end this cycle the same way we started it, by failing this jump.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
if we find a new place that we can jump to that is not Tiamat but is like a hex away from Tiamat, we've essentially expanded the map.
That's fair.
And I will take that feather under my cap.
Actually, no. You do that. Oh, I see what happens. So if you do that on this jump, then we end up in Lumency.
I think we're fine. There's an 18.
Lumency starts with us crashing into the new planet.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Yeah, we're about to meet up in the first area, and then a spaceship crashes into the continent.
I caught that, Doug.
I mean,
Meowkin.
that is
Yeah,
that is how
yeah.
several classic D&D, old school D&D adventures started.
That's old school resurrection, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right, Nox. I'm assuming that was not a 1 hour jump.
It's not a 1 hour jump, no.
Okay.
It wouldn't change the DC if it was, but you know, I'm not going to flip a switch and kill us all. I'm only going to flip a switch and risk killing us all.
You know what? At this point, I'll take it. At this point, I will take it.
All right. You have reached the fortified horizon. You know that there are Union ships here. You did choose to conceal your identity, so Union's going to lose the captain and comms turn in ship combat.
Okay, that's good.
There are a couple things in there. You know how very easy it is for ships to quickly communicate, hey, the Raza is here. Assuming you engage in ship combat, you can try to basically interfere or jam their comms. That's not something that is normally allowed, but you guys are high enough level, and you'll be able to commit the command points to it while still not losing your ship. Note that it is 2 command points for comms and 2 command points for engineering each turn to be able to properly jam all those comms. There is a modification that I've made to ship combat. But since this is the first and possibly only ship combat that we're going to have in this campaign, I had anticipated more. You guys have been very good at avoiding it. I will let you decide if you want to do it. The modification, the normal way is everybody rolls initiative, and the ships act in order, taking their full turn. Everybody, all the departments go. You spend all your command points, and then the next ship goes. The modification I had intended to make, which I would happily save for the next campaign since there should be much more ship combat, is that you go in order, taking one department's turn at a time. So the initiative would go, Raza decides that the captain is going to go first and supports department. Now there's 2 more command points. And then the Union destroyer goes, and they decide to fire guns. Well, sorry, they have to build command points too. They decide to build command points. And it goes around and around. Each department can only take 1 turn per round. And the intent here is to force you to decide whether you're going to fire first with fewer command points, or whether you're going to do the optimal strategy according to all Stars Without Numbers discussion about ship combat, and just stock up all the command points to fire all the guns all over the place. But in this case, you would be doing that probably after everyone else is gone, and possibly after others have done bonus AC stuff.
Yeah. I think I incline towards sticking with the basic, the normal system first, just because we can at least read up on that for now and don't have to rethink on an entirely new system.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm inclined to agree purely because I don't care about you guys' knowledge, but purely because you've got a big ship with lots of things that you can do, and the Union ships that you're facing are no slouch either. And so a new system is easier to learn when you've got like 1 weapon.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's like jumping into an MMO at level 50 and being like, what do all these abilities do?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the the thing where you start off at, like, a game with like all the abilities and then you lose them.
Yeah.
You know,
kind
If
of.
you might be a smartass, we do have one weapon. It's just that we also have a second weapon, a third weapon, and a fourth weapon.
Let's see. One moment, please. Sorry, it took me way too long to parse what you said. I was actually looking at the Raza sheet because what I thought you said is that you do only have one weapon, you just don't have the second, third, and fourth. I was like, I thought you guys fixed all that, and then
Yes, we
once
do.
I
That's
got
why I say we do.
yeah, once I got the sheet opened, I realized, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Slow morning for me.
That's okay.
So you can be reasonably confident that Union is going to is not really interested in talking to you. I won't stop you if you want to try to negotiate with them, but you may lose the advantage that you currently have with your spoofed ID.
Yeah,
think-
no, yeah, no.
I don't think there's much point in talking right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well then, look what just popped up.
Initiative.
My God.
Initiative.
Our tokens. Wait, no, what?
You do need tokens here. Have a Raza token. Why is Kawada on the board?
Fantastic question.
Remove all
Base
turns.
Quana.
Yeah. Clearly, this is the extensive and thoroughly hidden forces of Oil coming to help. Because Quana has rallied them all into developing some forces.
Yeah, apparently.
Am I supposed to be on a different screen?
Oh, right. I never
yeah,
did
are-
move you because
Yeah.
Viral said
There we
hold
go.
up, and then I forgot.
Yeah, I said hold on a second.
Yeah,
then
well
thank
then
you.
I forgot after a second.
I did. Yeah, I don't know why.
That's why I said thank you when I was done.
Oh, yeah, I had already forgotten why you were thanking me at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're holding up.
I don't know why you expect anything else?
Alright, this is probably going to show up as copy of. No, they're not. Okay, cool. They do show up as patrol boat and heavy frigate for some reason. That's fine. Why do they show up as patrol boat and heavy frigate? They've got names.
We don't care about their names.
Dex does so that you can remember which one's which.
Eh.
We're going to care if one of them takes 2 turns in a row by accident.
No, I mean they've got names as in like the heavy frigate is a destroyer and the patrol boats are rovers. I don't know why their tokens are showing heavy frigate and patrol boat though, because let's see, NPC, that's heavy frigate crew vehicles. PC NPC, no, that doesn't change anything. Yep. All right, whatever. Oh, there's so many little menus in here. Okay, there we go. Bam, gun. Bam, destroyer. All right. Someone go ahead and roll initiative for the Raza.
Where is the initiative actually? I'm not seeing it.
There we go. There's 2 rovers. Okay.
Not seeing initiative on the ship sheet.
Let's see.
Is the sorry, was initiative even a thing?
It is. For ship combat, it is just a straight D8. There's uh,
Oh wait, no,
well,
you add the intelligence or dexterity modifier of the pilot.
okay, you
Okay.
do add that. Okay. Um, yeah, I thought there was
So it
somewhere to
really
roll
should be.
initiative, but that's easy enough for me to fix.
Yeah, just have Kana roll it, I guess.
Yeah. Nux, go ahead and roll initiative.
My initiative? Do I
Yeah.
I'm
look for
double
the
checking that
Raza?
because I seem to remember it being. What page are you on, Lulu?
It is page 114. Space combat begins with a normal initiative roll, one made by each ship involved in the combat. Each roll rolls 1d8 modified by the intelligence or dexterity modifier of the pilot, and they take their turns in order with
Okay.
PCs winning ties.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. And just roll Connor's initiative then.
Alrighty. Oh, I should have clicked on the Raza token.
And go ahead and do that again, and we'll just set it at 6.
Okay. Clicked on the Raza token. Hit initiative.
Hey, we set it at 6. Very good.
Nice.
Welp. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, not the most impressive initiative all round. Like apart from, okay, no, it's a D8. That's fair. Yeah, no, but we're good.
I was gonna say, if it didn't specify that it had to be the pilot, I would have recommended any of the people with alert.
That would make sense. Yeah.
All right, you've drilled in. You see a what is actually a very heavy guard at the front gate. I mean, it
Oh
is only
wait,
3 ships.
actually, I do need to correct something quick. You add your int or dex modifier. Are both of those 0 for Kana?
No, int is +1.
Oh,
It doesn't affect anything, but it would be a 7.
huh. I wonder why Kana's initiative roll doesn't already do that.
Because by default, initiative is only with dex.
Oh, that's okay, right. And that's what I was thinking of is that normal initiative is only dexterity. Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't affect
Yeah,
anything,
we don't have a ship initiative button.
yeah. Yeah, I think the sheet and boundary does, but you know, I'm using roll 20. Um I've got a ship initiative button. Actually, I've just got a token initiative button.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, right. All right. So you've drilled in. This is a very heavy guard for an entry point, which was to be expected because this is Union, and this is a very secret location. Um, they do not hesitate, and in fact, one of those ships is just a little bit quicker off the starting line. They are still going to lose their captain and comms actions departments because there's a little bit of uncertainty created by your spoofed IDs, but they get it together quickly enough to start firing at you. um, and Normally ships don't get a captain action, so I'm just going to make that mean they lose 2 command points.
Okay.
And with that, they start firing on you. Jumping into a region, obviously, the intention of the fortified area is that you are within combat range, and so blah 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 blah. Oh, come on, I have to press other buttons. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
What's the Raza's AC?
Less than that.
38.
No, what
14.
is the actual AC?
No, 14.
I have no
Damn
idea.
it.
So one of those missed.
You do have 15 armor, and these are armor piercing 10, so you've got 5 armor against them.
7. I have a question. Force field.
No.
Look, in my defense, it was worth asking about because there's nothing that says it doesn't work against ship weapons. It works against.
If it was
would work.
I don't hold it against you for asking, but the answer is no.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
If it was a laser weapon, maybe. But it's a flak weapon. That's going around the whole ship.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that'll
Unfortunately,
take,
they are taking the shots and they're hitting them.
that'll take 7 HP off the Raza then.
You can still take a crisis if you want to avoid those 7 hit points.
Mm.
Vent
don't
have
think
the
it's-
crew. It's our only chance.
I don't think. Well, I don't really think it's worth it quite yet.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's not that big of a hit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. There is no attempt to communicate with you from the rover that has started firing. The destroyer was trying to hail you and has stopped.
Mm.
Your ship crew are at their stations. Obviously, you knew this was going to happen. You've probably also set the red alert, and everyone is ready to return fire. There was a little bit of surprise that Union was able to coordinate and get over their initial surprise just that quickly. I probably should have applied an initiative penalty to them instead of the departments, but this worked out well enough. Yeah, there's reports of flak hitting the armored shielding of the ship. Nothing penetrating, nothing, no breaches at this point. But you're getting those damage reports come in, and somebody is issuing saying tactical locked, target locked. Now, do you remember how ship combat goes normally?
Oh dear.
No.
Somebody acting. Oh, did I create a ship combat sheet? I don't.
Right, yeah. There's the different departments, isn't there? And each one takes turn.
They're in
Yeah.
my handout.
I.
Where it is, but
Yeah, actually, I think I just used the ship screen. So let me move you back over to the ship screen.
there it is. Ship combat under rules.
Yes.
That's what you're looking for.
All right, I will. These.
Could be a higher. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Yeah, if you open that and then right click open in new tab or whatever, you can have it big.
All right, and the Raza token is just somewhere off the map. I pasted in a bad way. That's annoying. It's somewhere. It's really annoying that you can copy multiple tokens and then paste them in, and if you paste them in the wrong place, then some of those tokens are just lost. They're gone into the ether forever.
I will say, not related to that, but I know Roll20 added something where you can actually like designate tokens as like this is the party
Oh, neat.
now, and now you can just basically say you designate all your party members, and you just paste, and you can just paste party here.
Yes, put the Raza right there.
You know, instead of the classic, let's get all the tokens grouped up so I can copy them together.
Right. All right. So, every turn in ship combat, the person acting as the captain decides what order the departments will act in. Each department can act only once, and I don't believe you have anybody with Starship Captain focus, so you start with 0 command points.
I assume I'm taking the captain role for this one since I'm the one with lead, but I don't actually know.
It should be fine, given that you're literally telepathic networking us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In
Command
that
and
case,
control. So that sounds reasonable.
yeah. In that case, what I'm going to do is
Well, wait. Let me finish here real quick. And then you can decide what you're gonna do. Every PC, every player will be controlling a department. Do I have 5 players? I've got 5 players, right? Yeah, 5 players. Every player will be controlling a department. It doesn't have to be your PC you're actually taking the actions with. If there's an NPC that is better suited to that role than you are, you can basically act through that NPC. You can also take actions as your character, but only one or the other. You can't like say that the NPC you've got in gunnery is or at the bridge or wherever you go. You can't say that the NPC in your department is taking department actions and your PC is taking general actions. Okay. That's a way to let players who have characters ill-suited to any of the departments still engage in this in more than I do a general action every turn.
Okay.
I think you guys have solved that this cycle around. Everyone fits in a department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a place to belong.
Okay.
I think every single one of us has an obvious department we should be in, so that
Yeah.
shouldn't be a problem.
All right,
Yeah.
Lulu,
like-
when you were about to say what you want to do, were you talking about in setting this up, or
Yeah, I was talking about I was going to have myself go first anyway, but I think in order, my inclination is
okay? I'm gonna pause you there because that's still ahead of where I want to be.
Okay.
I want to see tokens in boxes before we actually begin with
yes.
you directing things.
Even though we know exactly which token goes in which box.
Yes.
Where? Oh, okay,
Yep.
I see.
Along the top.
And Nox, do you need help moving Kana over to the bridge?
I think I got it. What?
Okay.
Unless I don't got it.
Remove the yellow squiggle there, huh?
There we go.
No more yellow squiggle in the middle of the map.
No, don't need it.
All right.
I can't remember what I was demonstrating there.
I have
Definitely
no
me.
idea. Nope. And then Percy is taking gunnery.
Is that even a question?
Sure. Fine.
Wow.
I think
Tawana
that's-
needs to shoot a gun at some point.
Quana's not here.
That's true.
She's not here.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Magic.
Okay.
Time that you're using weapons.
Percy
But I
will
think
be able to fire one of the guns while he's in gunnery, but you'll need other NPCs for the other guns.
Is that how it's supposed to work?
Yes.
I think so.
Each gun requires a dedicated person firing it, but the captain or the department head of gunnery can be one of those people firing.
Okay. Well, I assume he's going to take the main gun then, and
Yes. Right.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, it's because the other ones don't have the linked bonus to hit, and I have the best chance of landing a hit independently.
Yep.
In that case, I assume one of the highest ranking people, or the ones with the best attack bonus, are going to take the other guns. I don't actually know what the attack bonuses are, but we do have the G2 people now. So.
True.
Oh, do you want to put other ship captains? Well, not ship captains, but other mercenaries in charge of your guns?
I was planning to keep at least one mercenary group here on board the Rasa in case we got boarded anyway. So
yeah, in that case, you don't really want them all concentrated in the gunnery department, do you?
Right, but like putting a couple of G2s there and then having the rest dispersed through the ship makes
That's
sense.
fair. If they're okay with that, that's fair.
Yeah, they're okay with that.
So yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take fucking split up one of the troops with G2s, and I'll take like some of them to help with the guns.
Yeah, let me see if I've got a stat sheet for a G2. Yeah, we'll just take this guy. Why doesn't he have a character sheet? Yeah. Alright, and give him the +3 to attack that he's gonna get. So they'll be attacking with a +4 attack bonus. And
+5 because of authority.
well, they'll have
Wait, no.
+4
Sorry.
for themselves.
Yeah, they have +4 themselves. It's not plus. It wouldn't be +5. They'd actually get another +3 because my leadership is 3. So +7 total.
Yeah.
Fancy schmancy.
Okay. In that case...
right. I don't actually need to give you an NPC token because I forgot the way I set up the Raws of Weapons. They're all at a +0 attack bonus. And you can just enter the proper attack bonus.
Yeah.
When you fire it.
Yes. So
let me go ahead and start fixing that then.
no, please don't change the Raza shit.
Then what would I be changing? What would I be changing?
I don't know. What were you gonna fix?
What bonuses? You put it in there.
Oh yeah,
I
it'll
see.
ask you to put it in a bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's set at 0 so that Viral or Percy can fire a gun, and we don't have to actually adjust the sheet. You just put in what the modifier is for Viral, and then somebody else can fire, and you put in their modifier in the pop-up dialogue.
Okay.
Alright, so the mercs have +4 to attack natively. We'll remember to add Lulu's bonus each time. If you want to add a quick text there also, feel free to. Alright, setup is done, and you had a plan that you were going to express. Go ahead, Lulu.
Sorry, are you asking me for like the general plan or like the actual setup here?
No, I interrupted you twice. I'm now letting you speak.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Captain will go first to set this up. Then we'll go to bridge. Then we'll go to engineering. Then we'll go to comms. Then we'll go to gunnery. I believe that's everything.
Yeah, I think that tracks.
I'm figuring that we're going to, the first 3 of us are going to be hoping to generate the command points for the other 2. Comms will of course generate command points if the 3 of us entirely beef it. Otherwise, they're probably going to want to cut off the other ship's comms.
Yeah.
I will note that you do not have to designate the turn order, the department order in advance.
Oh, All right.
You can do it. You can
Right
roll
here.
with the, what happens. If you say bridge goes first to generate command points and bridge generates none, then you're not stuck with comms next or engineering next. You can.
Okay. That makes more sense then.
Yeah.
I do have one more question about support department.
Mhm.
It says one action that department takes will require 2 fewer command points. Is it just every action of that one type will take 2 fewer command points, or just the first action they take will take 2 fewer command
Just the
points?
first action they take.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, you could peasant railgun fire 1 weapon.
Yeah.
I'm probably using that wrong, but still.
You are badly using that
I'm
wrong,
deliberately
but
using
okay.
it wrong now.
In any case, what I'm going to do first of all is, all right, I'm in the captain's sheet. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to all of my command staff, and I'm going to go ahead and reach out to all the section command staff, or everyone mind linked with me, and get them all coordinated on the action using notice charisma with the basically to coordinate with crew.
Okay.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah, that sounds fine. This is sounds like you're doing a above and beyond.
That is correct.
Okay.
That'll work.
That meets difficulty 9, and see.
That'll give us 5 command points.
That gives you 5 command points to start. I know I had an actual ship combat sheet somewhere. Where did it go? Cause I am.
Or something to cut out from the book.
No, I remember setting up something that actually has a little section for the command points. Maybe I saw it on somebody else's game, but we'll go ahead and just use the Roz's red circle for command points.
Oh, right.
So anytime you want to know how many command points you have, click on the Raza. The red circle has them.
Okay.
All right. And are you going to try to jam the outbound comms?
I think I
assume that's a comms action.
Well, as a group, do you want to do that?
Oh,
I think it feels worthwhile at this point. Like we don't want to, we don't want the joke to be up any faster than it has to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Captain has generated 5 command points. Which department goes next?
I think we still want to do. I think we still want to do. Sorry, I'm just double checking all the actions here. Let's.
There we go. That's much easier.
Let's go ahead and do comms first, so we can get that jamming out of the way.
Yeah, where we have the points.
Okay.
And I
What do I need to do
believe
for this jamming then?
you'll want to. Okay, you can try to jam outbound comms according to the strict interference contested by each other ship. So you just want to roll in program.
Okay. Yep. Is this hacking?
It is not hacking.
Didn't think so.
I almost wrote that right into the text.
I mean, you can argue its count is hacking. This is kind of an edge space where it really depends on how you're defining hacking.
I'm defining hacking as getting into a computer and typing code, not trying to align destructive frequencies. This is not hacking.
Yeah.
You can argue it, but I'm still going to say no, it's not.
That's like cowardice to me.
All right.
I mean, personally, I think I would make a hacking that suits us for it to be hacking.
I've very specifically excluded its hacking from all ship combat because,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, that's going to be difficult for them to overcome. Let me make sure that I've set these up right. Efficient, no modifier. And yep, that is properly using their skill. So, this is going to be difficult.
Sorry, do they need to beat the 15 on 2 dice plus 2?
Yes, they do.
I think it might
They
be literally
literally are.
impossible.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they roll 2 6s and they get a 14. And they can't even manage that.
They got close. They got a 12.
Yeah.
Collectively, they got a
They got-
20.
2 off the max roll that still fails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that
Collectively, they got a
was.
29.
Sorry, go ahead, Byro.
Collectively, they got a 29.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? You make a good argument.
Let's not make that argument.
Do I get to roll?
Yeah, that's right.
Well.
Yeah, does every single crew member on our ship get to make a roll then?
How many of those can we pass on to Das? Moving forwards.
No, just the comm station. If you had more than one comm station, then you could add them up also.
Yeah, let's not do this.
Yeah, that's enough.
All right, Das still has 3 command points that she can
If she-
use if she wants to.
There is one other thing you can do if you want to. Otherwise, we can just pass it along, and that'd be which might be crashing the systems of the frigate.
Right. Yeah. So that it doesn't get as many command points.
Yeah. Now whether that's better or worse than just using our guns on it, I don't know. Either way,
Yeah.
it's something to consider.
I mean, the chances of us winning the int program is very high.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 there. I think that's about average for DAS. And they cannot hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, DAS has to roll really bad, and they have to roll really good to win.
You are, of course, actively in the process of jinxing it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I've got to do that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'd encourage giving it a go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll try and crash systems the big one then.
All right, that's minus 2 more command points.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
Is this hacking?
It is not.
Don't think so. Got to ask.
Crash systems would reduce it by 4 command points, actually.
It would equal to program skill.
Yep.
Yeah, but it costs us 2, is the thing.
Oh, that's what we meant.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it costs us 2. They have catastrophically failed, so they'd lose 4 command points for their next turn.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
I think that's all can be done there. So let's go ahead and move things to engineering.
Doug will not have enough command points to do the modulate power if he goes next.
Need 2 command points to do that.
Or do you do that for the blocking?
I didn't know we wanted to. Sorry. In that case, if we did want to do that, bridge, I guess.
Yeah, both the destructive interference and the modulate power are required to fully jam those outbound comms.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in the overview thing.
In that case, yeah, bridge.
Well, is this where I go above and beyond to generate us 5 points?
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't leave you with the command points to do anything else. I mean, not unfortunately, it's part of the plans,
only-
but
There's only so many command points to go around.
yes.
Yeah.
Let me just. I need to modify my thing to ask. Because I get 1 die less when I'm spike drilling for any other reason.
Mhm.
Yep. Did I hit a 9? Oh, I didn't even roll.
That does hit a 9.
Nice. Enjoy your 5 points.
Yeah, that adds 5 more
Nice.
for 6 command points to whoever goes next. Also a point, Doug does have to, or the modulate power action has to be taken after you've already fired your ship weapons. It's, yeah, it's at the end of every turn.
Okay. In that case, right, because it's 6 and difficulty for it, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Are you okay with me making one shot? Do you think you can still beat the modulate power requirement then? And then we get an idea of how much damage they're doing back, so we know how much we need to be firing. Or should I just go for the fucking Alpha Strike and give you higher DCs?
I would probably.
It'll be DC 12 if we fire all 4 weapons, right?
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, I'm not on the.
Sorry, it's the modulate power thing. Essentially, the reason why it has to go after the weapons fire is because it gets more difficult. More weapons have been fired.
Yeah, you're not only
Nice.
controlling their outbound comms, but you're also controlling what your weapons fire looks like from a distance.
I see. How confident is Doug in his fixed strikes?
And I think I still have my reroll, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. This is a new scene.
So
In that case,
do with that what we see fit.
yeah. You're in command. You're in command of the gunnery section, Percy.
True. However, I'm also trying not to be a dick.
Well, I'm saying we are perfectly happy with you firing all weapons if you really want to go all out.
I will also
Okay.
point out that
Since I have my reroll,
I'll also point
on
out.
average.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, man. I thought you're done.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, I've got a +5, so
Yeah, that's
it's so I need a 7 basically to succeed if we fire all 4 weapons.
Yeah.
You need average, and you've got a reroll.
Which,
So.
yeah,
okay.
it's better than even odds, but you know.
And
you will.
I will point out that
I'm willing to risk it.
fire all weapons does not mean you actually have to fire all weapons. It just gives you the ability to. You could choose to fire just 2 or 1.
Yes. Yes. Good. Okay.
Why would you use fire all weapons if you did?
Then want to fire all weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So fire all weapons takes how many command points again?
3.
We have
Okay,
5,
that works.
right? Which would leave me the 2.
We have 6 right
We've
now.
got to-
Which
Oh,
happens,
6.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, even better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In that case, let's fire all
Actually,
weapons.
hold on. I would actually pause here really quickly because there is one more thing here.
Really, hey, you can do whatever you want. Okay, I'd like to fire all weapons. Wait, actually, pause.
No,
What's up, Lulu?
Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
No,
No,
let's hear it, let's hear it.
you started. You
I'm
started.
curious now.
All right, I was going to say you can also target systems if you want, because we wouldn't have enough points left over after you fire all weapons to do anything other than just the.
That is actually a good point. Target system takes
would-
1 command point.
It's just one.
Yeah, and then we finish every round, right? Like we start again at the top of the round.
You would only be able to fire 1 weapon if you do target systems.
That's correct.
You
Okay.
don't have enough,
Yeah.
enough
yeah,
command points to
don't-
fire a
don't-
second thing of fire 1 weapon.
Then yeah.
So-
Sorry, I misread that. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and do your shoot.
Fire all
rounds.
weapons.
Yeah.
I do have enough G2s to fire all the phase charge cannons, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, I will admit to having spaced out a little bit. What were the heavy frigate crew trying to hold it together for? What fuckery was that inflicting on them?
That was sending other types of destructive interference at their systems. Basically, Das sent and Ginja, you can replace this with whatever you want. But in the last campaign, in a previous cycle, I should say, it was the Neon Cat song sent billions of times, overloading their systems with noise.
That sounds about right.
Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But basically, it was a crash systems check, so they
Yeah.
lost 4 command
Four
points.
command
They
points.
might actually be
That
at
makes
0
sense.
command points with the other penalties of inflicted to them. So
Have you
I feel like
watched?
they might be at more. They might, but they might only have 1 or 2.
The other thing is how
Okay,
that was
well,
Archer, whereas they got
in
hacked.
any
It's like,
case-
on judge.
they're not. They don't have
In
enough
any
to be a
case-
threat right now.
Yeah, and with that in mind, I think Percy is going to suggest that we perform some other kinds of destructive interference on the patrol boats. Dex, roughly how much HP do I expect that patrol boat to have? Roughly? Like-
Well,
About 20, about 40, about 60?
let's look at a standard patrol boat. Standard patrol boat has 25 hit points.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Percy is going to start off by ordering the G2s with him to concentrate the fire on one patrol boat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, so that's going to be
All
Ace
right.
charge can. You said they have +7 with Lulu's leadership.
I believe it's +7 with Lulu's leadership. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can just click on. Yep, you got it. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. And you're rating this down on 1, right?
One of them.
All right. Center or lower?
I don't mind. Center.
That's
Okay.
fine.
It's probably the same
Take it
difference,
from-
right? I mean,
Actually, no,
Yeah,
lower.
could be
Lower.
no.
Lower. Okay.
Lower, yeah.
well, I guess yeah,
And
initiative.
we take the 12 do we just take the 12 damage once because all 3 cannons hit the same target? Did they all hit? Can I use
It
that?
depends if they all
Um,
hit. Yeah.
The 12 didn't hit.
Damn it.
Oh.
Boo.
The
It's all
12 was
hit.
the one that did not hit, but the other 2 will both do
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Oh, so that damage gets used for each cannon, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would actually be a downgrade otherwise, because that would
Yeah.
kind of suck.
I was wondering about that, yeah.
Yeah, all the hits use the highest
Yeah.
damage among the hits.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. If the person who got a 5 on their attack roll had locked in, that person with patrol boat would be gone.
Yeah. 36
Regardless.
damage, that would have been
Yep.
quite good.
Regardless,
Yeah.
there is still going to be a bad time incoming for another patrol boat. What is it that I add to an attack roll for ship weapons decks?
When Percy fires?
Yeah.
It is your attack bonus and your int or dex. You do not get the plus from shoot. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. No, you get
You do
shoot, but you
plus from
don't
shoot.
get gunslinger bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't get focus bonuses unless it specifically says you get that in the focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my attack bonus, my int or dex, and my shoot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the attack roll
Let's-
is your normal attack roll with a ranged weapon, and the damage is the one that does not get the bonuses.
See, they wouldn't happen to have an AC that's 18 or higher, would they?
They don't seem to, since you hit with a 14.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just checking if it's literally possible for me to miss. That's going to be
9.
13 damage. Come on now.
It
13
is
damage,
impossible.
Really?
There is a chance to miss. It's not high.
Yeah.
Let me say, does
Yeah.
does this have
I
auto
think
miss
it's
on 1?
I think it's about 5%. Yes.
Yes, Stars does have automatic hit and miss on 1 and 20. It's just not written in the rules. He forgot it.
yeah.
It's it is included in the version 1, the pre-revised.
Still, that is some of the lamest damage that I've ever seen rolled.
Well, they're going to take a crisis to avoid it anyways, because otherwise it would destroy them.
Really? For 13 damage?
They'd already taken 14.
Yeah.
No, I was aiming for the other one.
Oh, Well, then they're
Well,
not going to take a crisis to avoid that.
Because the plan was that, fire all weapons, we all fire at once. So I was like, okay, big fuck off gun evaporates one of them, the others focus fire on the other one.
Ah,
That was the
it
plan,
was a commendable plan. Unfortunately,
Didn't work,
It,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
was worked worse than the alternative, sadly.
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, well.
That is Percy.
And I imagine you're not willing to try to play like me go, actually, you know what, let's all fire on the same one.
No. Sorry.
Actually, Dex, you
Shouldn't
actually
have said
forgot
anything.
something.
I
Hold
shouldn't
on.
have said anything.
Dex, you actually forgot something.
What did I forget?
Metaspatial hypercharge cannon hits with this weapon cannot be negated.
True.
Well,
Oh.
they didn't negate it, so.
Yeah, so they couldn't have anyway.
They couldn't have,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good to know for next time.
I count on you guys to know your abilities.
Okay.
So yes, I did forget that, but
Unfortunately, I forgot about my ability to keep my goddamn mouth shut when the GM is wrong in a way that suits me.
you did.
Oh, I always call that one, though, yeah. I'll always
Okay.
help the DM.
Well,
I believe it.
that can we move on,
You can.
please?
Yeah, we can, I'm done.
That was
Alright.
a -3.
Yeah.
You've got 3 command points left.
I'll move on to our engineer.
All right. Is Doug taking the modulate power, or does he want to go rogue?
Go on rogue! No. Where did I do my character sheet? I think I closed it. Just didn't fix. Was that the first time finding it? It's fixed. Modulate that power. Roll average. Yay!
You succeeded.
Hey, so
Now no one will know it was us.
Yeah, they have not, as far as you can tell, they have not been able to get a signal out, and you can partially tell that by the increasing franticness with which they're trying to get a signal out. The other rover goes, and it also has the same command point penalty that the first rover had, so it only has 3 command points. That is just enough to fire both of its guns. And it does so.
And misses.
I'll miss.
Oof! Oh, it landed on a 3 on the table, but
Oh, yeah! I was like, what the hell?
And that'll do 5 damage, I guess.
that'll do 5 damage. 5 more damage to the Raza. Unless you want to take a crisis.
No.
Not for 5 damage.
And
I mean,
the
yeah. The more we say that, the closer we're going to get to the point where 5 damage does become worth taking a crisis to avoid.
Well, I'll start worrying
Well, yeah, it's the thing.
later.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same difference whether we take it now or later, though.
Yeah.
Alright, and the Destroyer has 0 command points because they're also suffering the same what the fuck penalty, as well as the oh shit crashed system penalty. Brings us back around to the first rover with full allotment of command points. And let's see. It does actually matter which one you target because oh. Well, that's annoying. They are not designated in the turn order. Well, the one in the middle is the one that got the 8. I'll just say that. Okay. So he's got that's 11. Oof. Damage control costs 3. Yeah, that's not very union. They're just gonna fire all guns and then fire a gun. They're gonna take the optimal player strategy and just Daka with actual Daka.
More gun. More gun.
Yeah.
More gun.
So
More gun, best gun.
oh, that one will miss, and then looks like 2 more hits, 1 for 1 damage and 1 for 5 damage.
Oh no, 1 damage? I think we need to take a crisis for that.
6 damage total. Alright. That's fine.
Okay. and doing their level best to try and bring this beast down.
To clarify, they only had the CP, or they only had the department penalty on the first turn.
Yes. Yeah, that was basically my way of trying to do a surprise round without it being just a complete they take no actions. Because it's 15 minutes. They figured it out quicker than that.
Okay. Oh god, this is going to take forever, isn't it? If they can take crises.
Well, that's the metaspatial hyper.
Well, they can unless we hit them with the big gun. So
Uh-huh.
Yeah. God,
we
this
just
is
need to
gonna be a
finish
mess.
them off
All
with
right.
the big gun.
Okay, our turn again. I'm going to go above and beyond again. Let's see.
Yeah. So do we need to do the program and fix every turn?
You
that
do.
to keep working. We do.
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, otherwise you would probably have already demolished all of them.
Well, no,
probably.
we wouldn't have, because we would have only gotten one more attack out.
One more attack? You spent 2 departments, you spent command points in 2
Oh, that's
departments that
fair.
could have otherwise generated 5.
Yeah,
spent-
that's fair.
We spent 4 command points and
Okay,
Doug could have above and beyond instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
you fire, like,
So
But yeah,
we were at a net 9 command point deficit, effectively.
That's fair.
Which is 3 fire-all guns.
You would have demolished them.
We would have actually obliterated them, but we want to be stealthy. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm
also,
going to-
if we were going to demolish them that hard, we wouldn't have done crash systems for 2. I would have also gone above and beyond and
Mhm.
been at another net plus 7 and fired all guns twice more.
Mhm.
All right. That is 5 command points. Is Virgilia? Oh, she can't do anything else. She did a general action. All right.
Yeah.
2.
Let's go the same order then.
Yeah, makes sense.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
All right. Comms next.
Yeah, am I doing anything special or just the interference?
I think it's both. Same thing as last turn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got the points. Yeah. Okay. In that case, yeah, I will. We'll start with the jamming. Might as well.
Okay.
We'll be jamming.
Program. Hang on, did I take the? No, I didn't take that. I just worked out how to do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the jamming, the interference.
Oh,
Low roll.
that's
Oh, roll. They might actually make that. Theoretically.
Let's see.
It's possible for them to make that.
Unless PCs win ties. I don't actually know on this.
Oh, I don't know actually.
PCs win ties.
Oh, right. So they can't. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
It's not possible, check.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong, are you?
Yeah.
They got as close as last time, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit closer. 1 point closer.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Not that it matters. Cool. And then, are we crashing destroyer again? Just keep
Makes
it
sense.
out. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I'll crash systems on the destroyer then.
All right.
Another.
Well, let's
14.
go ahead and make another skill check here.
Yeah. And that's done.
Notice I didn't actually delete the -4 CP.
Yeah.
You don't have faith in yourself?
I have faith in what you guys are going to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Dex has absolute faith in his NPCs. He knows exactly what they're capable of.
To make to make this more than just rolls and rolls and rolls, tell me what Das is doing for this crash systems.
I think it's changing out every turn. I think first turn was just like a standard, just chuck a bunch of cyber attacks at them, to the point that all their systems are just screaming alerts and overload the CPUs with so many incoming attacks that they can't deal with it.
Right. Spam.
Exactly, just complete spam. And then going off what worked and what didn't from the initial barrage, focusing in on the bits of that worked, adding new ones, and just keep up the pressure.
Okay.
Hot singles in your area.
You should also ping an alert from the fridge. Say that the fridge has been left.
Yeah, the fridges are just screaming. I would assume if I can get anything into their systems, I can get into their fridge systems, because that's not a critical system.
I have to dial it back a little bit. It's still not hacking. It's not actually getting in there.
Yeah.
But what you can do is send things at them that their computer thinks are real and responds to. That's basically what all this is. And one of the most effective things for a union is chain of command authority. Things that they that the computer has to decide, okay, is this an actual proper transmission? It's going to figure out it's not, but it takes cycles to do so.
It's basically a denial of service attack. I'm feeding so much stuff into their system, it can't handle it all.
Very good analogy.
Also, chain of authority, as we all know, food is one of the most important things in life, making the fridge one of the most important appliances. Therefore,
their fridge is
still doesn't ping their fridge. I'm sorry. I have to maintain my consistency.
Fine.
Okay.
Now,
I can
if
appreciate that.
in the future you want to sneak aboard a Union ship and plant line shunts and inject code that when this certain thing is received, basically plant sleeper code.
Yeah. Yeah. Could I sense the need to have done that at some point?
I find it implausible, unfortunately, that Das would have gotten onto the Union just a little bit.
Tiny bit. Yeah.
Yeah, she just trying to send events.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You're on a Union station or something.
The space vents, yeah. All right, you've got one command point. And since comms can't do anything with that, Lulu, who's next?
I believe we're doing the same order as last time. Let's move it over to the pilot.
All right.
Could make sense.
I'm still gonna ask you every time.
Yeah.
You never know. You can go rogue. We can't stop you.
I mean, I don't know what you're going to do if
rogue.
I don't know what you're going to do if you go rogue. So yeah, go right for it if you want to.
I've got number of the classless system. We don't have rogues.
Nice.
Well, they're just experts, right?
Right, which is not rogue, so you can't go expert.
All right. So what is Kana doing?
Piloting the ship, preparing to account for recoil from firing the big gun.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take that as a above and beyond with pilot. Go for it. Adds +5 command points. Hey, Lulu.
Yeah?
Who's next?
I don't know. Let me think about it for a bit.
We don't know.
It's hard to make a decision, even though there's a set order we have to do these things in.
You say
Alright.
set order?
Because the engineering has to go after the guns.
You say set order.
Yeah.
You could have done bridge and
Duncan got a
then
little bit
gunnery.
No, I mean for the last two.
Duncan got a little bit rogue as a treat. He can not try and miss the signals. He can let me shoot afterwards.
I'm going to go ahead and let gunnery go first though.
I mean, do we think we can kill them all in the next volley?
No.
I mean,
No.
can't we?
No,
I don't think
because
so.
the destroyer's still here, and they.
fair.
We can probably
Right, yeah.
take out both the rovers, though.
Right, yeah, definitely, that's probably doable, yeah. Okay, yeah, so how many command points do we have available?
You've got 6.
6.
Enough for
Six.
1 spiral guns, I think.
Fantastic. The second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
Gonna aim for the same rover as before with the charge cannons. The guards are... I can't really talk too much shit about them. I caught a glancing blow with the metaspatial charge cannon. So that's a 1. And it's a 2. And it's a 3.
All right. So
That's going to be
oof.
2 16 damage
That's
hits.
16 for a treat.
That is-
16.
Yep.
That's probably an exploded rover.
I was guessing how many crises can you take at a time?
You can only take.
No, you can take multiples. PCs can take multiples. NPCs normally only take 1, and so the rover does take a crisis.
And then dies immediately because
Yeah,
that's
the
still
crisis.
damage a hit.
Yeah, the crisis is the second incoming attack.
Oh yeah. Haywire systems. Critical command links have been damaged or disordered by the hit until resolved. Start siege round at -2 command points.
Oh, that's cute. Starts each round. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then, yeah, I've taken a crisis, and the second round comes in. How are they for remaining HP?
All right. Yep. That does take the rover out of commission.
Boom.
Now I don't play that the ships automatically explode. I think that's
Yeah.
kind of silly in sci-fi, and also gives you no chance to loot it or steal it.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
But mostly because I think it's terrible if the PCs are not in a Raza ship and have like 10 hit points.
Yeah,
Just-
and then immediately get hit by one shot, and then they blow up, and then nope, that's the campaign.
Yeah, I'm
that's
not.
fair, yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
save or die. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Did we not
It's-
fire the metaspatial hyperspace cannon?
we're
Not
waiting
yet.
on it. Not
We're
yet.
about to.
Yep.
Going to
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah. So,
Do it, Barrow.
Dex, my question was,
Oh.
how do I reload the ammo in the metaspatial hypercharge cannon?
Is that?
It's got ammo, apparently.
Oh, right.
Like, how would I reload that?
Reloading ammo is
It's like a main action, essentially.
I think it's an
Oh,
action.
main action's
Let me.
fine.
Yeah.
Main action's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. I'm just checking, like, I don't need to, like, fucking, it's not a during downtime or during a long rest thing, is it?
No. You can reload in
Okay.
combat.
Okay. Hey, the other rover, I have bad news for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
boy.
go. That's a bit more fucking like it.
Yep. That's
Well, they tried to take a crisis.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, the beam is twice as wide as their ship.
I think it's probably safe to say here, Dex, that I think I speak for all of us when we say we don't want there to be anything left of this ship.
I'm starting to think they might be a little suspicious about who this is.
I know.
Oh, they
you
know
say
who
don't-
this is.
I know you say they don't immediately explode. However, gestures at the double nat 20s for damage.
I don't think they get the chance to explode. I think they still don't explode here. I think the ship is just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just vaporized.
I hadn't accounted for such an aggressive push for utter destruction, but I will accept it.
Look, I mean, Dex, in most situations, I agree with you. It doesn't really make sense if the ship just explodes, and it does take away from the loot. Sometimes, though, when you cast a beam of disintegration on an enemy, you want them to disintegrate.
Sometimes a person just rolls 2 nat 20s on damage.
The loot this time is we sent a very compelling message.
So,
Like, imagine you're sitting in the destroyed rover or in the Henny frigate at this point, and you look out the starboard window and you see that.
I'm going to tell you what I've got copy pasted and ready to post. I'm not going to post it yet because it's information overload in the middle of combat. But I do have some post battle action options that can use these ships.
I don't care. Disintegrate it.
Okay. Disintegrate it. You're gunnery, and I'm letting you make that call. It is destroyed.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that.
Not even to ashes. Just there was a ship there. There was no longer a ship there.
Reds, you say?
Yeah, the metaspatial hypercharge cannon. The beam isn't bigger than the ship, but it certainly feels like it because every part of the ship, even what the beam isn't touching, is imploding and exploding at the same time.
Yeah. And Dex, given how big this is, can I very quickly ping the destroyer and say, "Hi, I suggest you surrender immediately."
I would let you do that as an action on your turn. Yes.
Well, I'm just. This is a bit less than an action.
Okay. Gotcha. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
We also do need to like actually generate CP and stuff, and I don't want to like burn away through 5 CP just to make. Just to make that request.
That's fair. That's fair. If you want further consideration, I would consider it a captain action that takes 0 command points, which would mean that you could also do support department. So it wouldn't be a complete loss.
Okay.
But yeah, you can absolutely send that over, and they'll receive it.
Okay.
But if you want to put more force and weight behind it, then it would be an action attached to a skill check.
Okay. I think I will consider that for next turn then.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right, Nox.
Are you saying that next turn might be in a different order than this turn?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wow.
I don't know if I can handle that, Lulu.
Yeah. It's gonna be. I know it's going to be very scary for you.
I'll need some more energy drink for this. Hang on.
Should we take a break? Actually, I want to take a drink too.
I've had some more energy drink.
Mind then.
It's because we're about running out of time here, and we need to finish the combat. I think.
Can we take a 5-minute break then?
Oh, I didn't even notice it. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely.
That was yes.
Yeah.
Can we have our engineer, or not? Yeah, our engineer do the turn.
Finish turn.
Finish it out.
We'll finish the turn out. Yeah.
Finish turn out.
You got 3 command points.
Yep. Modulate that energy.
Modulating that energy, boss.
Oh, that easily
That
succeeds.
energy modulated.
All right.
Yeah.
You have, despite what just occurred, you have still managed to make it look like there's just some kind of minor anomaly out here in this region of space.
Yeah, somehow you covered that up.
I mean, I assume that when people saw it was just like, I wonder what that bright flash was.
Yeah.
Well, there was no bright flash because it had imploded. It exploded, but the brightness got imploded.
Huh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There must have been a weird metaspatial effect from the weird typhoon around the system.
Yeah.
Must have been the metaspatial wind.
Out here.
Man, it's really bad right now. That was a big one.
Since they don't have actual issues, it could very well be a lens flare effect.
Yeah.
I think we can actually honestly say it was a metaspatial anomaly.
It was. Yeah. Metaspace literally tore that ship apart.
So I guess the Roll20 dice heard me talking shit the first time when I said, "Oh come on, 6 and a 7, really?" They heard me talking shit. I'm sorry, Roll 20 dice. I was not familiar with your game. The first one was a warning shot. I didn't think we were doing warning shots, but here we are.
Oh, they're warned, all right.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Let's take a up to 15 minutes. If you are back sooner, we'll continue sooner.
Sounds good.
Yeah. This is like the ship equivalent of standing in front of the dragon as it's charging its breath attack and taking a claw swipe, and then next time it unleashes the breath attack.
Yeah. The Raza takes a deep breath.
Let's go ahead and jump back into frame.
I think we're going to just be representing the player character. In
Well,
any case.
We'll hold off further ship combat discussion until review if you still have anything to say. Write it down and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. No more ship combat discussion until after ship combat.
Exactly. All right. The rover and the rover are done. Therefore, it is the destroyer's turn. The destroyer has 1 command point, with which they can do absolutely nothing because they're not a special NPC ship that can actually take ship combat actions. They're just a standard NPC ship that gets an allotment of command points.
You actually kind of wish there were more things you could do with 1 command point. That's another problem I actually have. So there should be something, but the only thing you can do is target systems, and that's not good unless you have other stuff.
Target systems is basically just a 3 command point.
It doesn't do anything on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be written as a 3 CP action instead of it's 1 CP and you can also do this other action paired with it. It's just it's weird.
Yeah. No, that's something to think about in the future.
You know what? I bet he did that for space, because if you I
mean, yeah, it's space combat.
All right. So Lulu loses the captain department action this turn.
I think that's fair.
All right. Next round.
Yeah. I'm actually, I think I am going to do what I said earlier, which is I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and have them ask them to power down the guns, or and surrender. I'll support the Department of or you can have what happened to that guy, and frankly, we don't know what happened to that guy because he's gone.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is roll a morale check for them. This is not the only thing I'm going to do. This is just a quick pre thing. Let's see.
Do they take any penalty for how horrifying that was?
Minus 23.
They do, but they also have a bonus because they're union. So I'm just gonna let that cancel out. Because I apparently didn't adjust their morale for being union. Okay, so
that's unfortunate.
They're not already surrendering even before you say anything. Go ahead and make a skill check. Lead would be the best thing here, but I will hear other arguments if you want.
No, lead's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Shoot.
And charisma is fine here if you want to use that.
I do.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and give it a little go. 17. That is double sixes.
That is pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see. Where's the destroyer?
This is where Dex says, "Oh, sorry, you needed an 18."
Yeah, sounds about right. Well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Always an option.
Yep.
True.
They did not beat your 17.
Yeah.
Really? They didn't beat the 17.
Yeah,
They rolling with a +2, they didn't beat the 17. Who could have possibly seen this coming?
Lose. So,
Who could possibly have seen this coming when they didn't roll even a third of what was required?
Yeah.
All right. Power down weapons,
They
prepare
begin
to end
powering down the weapons.
and surrender the ship.
Okay.
And
Now I sneak attack, right?
Do you still support department and
No, I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and call down to one of our mercenary crews and tell them, all right, fellas, which of you wants? Let's see you get a new ship.
Fine.
Oh, don't worry, Percy. You'll have plenty more people to blow up and implode.
I'm not even sure blow up or implode by itself is the right verb for what just happened there. I feel like a god.
Is it like stand down and prepare to be boarded, and then we just teleport onto the bridge?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely an option.
You certainly could. I will say your one of your mercenary captains points out that Union is still going to have a lot of military forces on that ship, and so if they don't peacefully surrender, you're probably going to want to send 2 teams.
That's perfectly fair.
Okay.
I'm trying to instruct the captain to order all their men to stand down.
Right. So you do get a hail from the destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Vladimir Vasilev.
Mm-hmm.
If I can spell Vladimir correctly. Okay. Vladimir Vasilev. Vasiliev,
Vlad.
I think. Yeah, Vlad. Hails you.
Vladdy.
I do assume you open up communications.
Mm-hmm.
It's staticky because I assume you're still jamming outbound comms so that they can't sneak a holy shit we just got fucked message out.
You assume correctly.
Yeah. And he looks dejected and defeated and says, "We are standing down, Raza. Please do not destroy this vessel. There are 100 people aboard. Do not deserve what just happened." Sorry, that wasn't a very Russian accent. Do not deserve what just happened.
You're perfectly fine. Don't push yourself.
Hey, Russian is one of the few that I can actually sort of, kind of, almost do.
Mm-hmm.
It was space Russian. It was your rendition of space Russian.
Yeah.
The
Who knows what space
sociopath
sounds like?
the sociopath in me wants to know how many people they have on the patrol boats. I'm not gonna ask, but
Well,
Curiosity killed the cat.
do you
We
want to
let's
We
know?
not-
probably have a good idea.
less than 100 probably. So
Yeah.
that's
I
not
would
very
hope so.
classy. I was playing a different character yesterday. Sorry.
Patrol boats are much
worrying-
No,
smaller.
sorry, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Worry
yeah.
not, Captain. If you order your men to stand down, they will be treated fairly as captives of war.
This is a dangerous battle you have picked, Rosa, but it is not one that, hang on, that Destroyer Obravad will continue to participate in.
Thank you, Captain.
Not under their leadership anyway.
Well, then,
What
as instructed.
are terms?
So good. You will, as stated, you will stand down and prepare to be boarded. The ship will be claimed under traditional prize laws as property of our crew, and you will be, you and your men will be commandeered to a suitable facility for repatriation upon return to a neutral system.
I don't think we really planned for prisoners properly, did we?
We
You
did
did not.
Be careful. be careful saying that we're accommodating people, because Shadow is here and she could be any one of us.
Yeah, we will be repatriating you upon finding a suitable location. That might end up just being on the planet, but we're not going to kill you all. Does your ship have any escape pods?
Hang on real quick, let me look.
Yeah, your Union ships have enough skate pods for the whole crew.
He double checks for me. He double checks whether he has escape pods.
It is Union ship. There is no escape.
Okay. Well, we'll still repatriate you on the nearest. We'll still drop you off at the nearest opportunity then.
That's Space Rush, huh?
It's okay. Preparing to be boarded.
Mm-hmm. I think the idea right now might end up just being like, all right, we'll just drop them off on some isolated part of the fucking planet over there, and then just with no comms or something, and like they can figure it out from there.
That's basically sentencing them to death.
Yeah,
it's marooning.
Yeah, that's basically death. Yeah.
Okay, I actually don't know what is the atmospheric composition and such of the planet.
It is not breathable.
Okay, never mind then. I thought it was.
I feel like, given what we're planning to do to the only like settlement in Tiamat, leaving them anywhere in Tiamat is a death sentence.
Yes.
That's depends on how badly the. Yeah.
Here's a thought, right? Because we leave them on one of the aforementioned, hellscape planets. We say when we're done, we're going to come back and pick you up. Unless we get destroyed. If you have any information that is beneficial to not being destroyed, and then
I think that's reasonable.
Either they share anything that they already know, or their loyalty is strong enough for suicide, in which case we weren't going to get anything out of them anyway.
So you might be getting a little bit ahead of yourself, because I assume that it is standard protocol to keep this channel of communication open so that you know what's going on aboard their ship, aboard their bridge.
Yes.
That's how I perceive this kind of surrender thing going on. I can't imagine, like, Star Trek always painted as the communication channel ends and then they can go about laying their secret plans. I think that's dumb, right? Yeah. And so you are traveling with the Raza, continuing to jam and selectively modulate power as you go. I'm not going to take any more rolls from that because there's nobody. It's only a DC 8 for Doug with no weapons fire, and nobody is trying to fight against it for Ondas. There's no resistance, basically. And so I would assume that you would want to fly the Raza itself closer so that your shuttles have less distance to fly out in the open space, right?
That makes sense.
Okay. At about the time that that the shuttles launch, a argument breaks out on the bridge of the Obervad. In the middle of this argument, not in the middle of the argument, within seconds of this argument, those of you that understand Russian, hear officers that are very dissatisfied with this unconditional surrender, and weapons are discharged.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The captain Vladimir is shot dead.
So we're discharging weapons, are we?
Well, hang on. The second in command is being threatened to re-engage. Your shuttles are en route. They will possibly get there before they can re-engage. And
Anna.
The lead the 17 on lead charisma has also put the second in command resistant to the internal bridge pressure, trying to force them to unlock things. They don't have control of the bridge, so they can't immediately start firing on you. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of interrupted there. I think it's time to hop over to their bridge.
You know what? You are close enough that peering out an airlock window, yes, you could just jump over to the bridge.
I mean, I was quite happy to take care of the problem.
Yeah.
Surrender, you will not be fired upon. The surrender is cancelled. The not firing upon is cancelled.
It's not quite cancelled yet. Come on, Percy, save the ammo for blowing up the next ship.
It takes like 2 minutes to reload. We're not short of ammo.
Right now, the destroyer is undamaged.
Yeah, I think we actually want to. If we can get an undamaged ship here, I think it would be useful for future plans. So let's.
Bang. Okay.
Let's go ahead and get our away team over to their ship.
Okay, can I at least start warming up the special hypercharge cannons threateningly?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So like, I want the cannon like not preparing to fire, but like visibly not inert.
Sure. Sure.
Like glowing enough that it's alive and dangerous.
Who is teleporting over to the bridge with Kana? And a better question is a better first question is Kana teleporting people over to the bridge?
I don't know if Nox is around actually.
I would hope the cannon's not going alone.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello.
No, I think
I was gonna say, do we need to?
We're not doing that. There was a little bit of a mutiny over there.
Yeah, if we want to seize control of the ship, then yes.
Okay.
It's not quite as cut and dry as that. You've already got mercenary teams on the way, and because the second in command is not it is also affected by Lulu's role, your shuttles will get there. They'll be able to board and begin fighting. Teleporting to the bridge.
It's only the bridge?
What's that?
It's only the bridge that needs to be infiltrated? Or I remember there was something that's being walled out.
So we want to get to the bridge so we can save the second in command who is forcing the surrender. That way we can get this dealt with without our mercenaries having to fight through the rest of the ship, and they can be used for other things later.
Okay.
That's pretty much the gist of it, yeah. Okay. And who is teleporting over with Kana?
I think if Percy is willing to hand off control of the guns, then it would be nice to have him on board.
I suppose they are a stationary target at the moment, aren't they? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Then yeah, let's do that, and maybe send. I don't know who else you want to take.
We're not exactly limited. We can take a whole squad.
True, we can. Let's do that.
Okay, full bridge crew.
No, I can bring like 15 people with me.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, like a goon squad, a squad of goons.
Let's take some goons, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Goon squad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then
We'll just leave like one space open so we can get the one guy off. We need to get him off in a hurry.
That's fair. Then
Okay.
yeah, let's go
Half a good
with
squad.
the fighty crew. You know, our fighting people along with Kana and Percy, and then the rest of us will stay on the ship.
all right.
Probably.
I'm
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
going
we'll
to
pick one
call
bench warmer.
for one roll for this, and that is I'm going to give initiative to Percy because I think you've got double alert, right?
I've just got single alert.
Single alert. That's still good enough. You've got eyes on the scene in there. You actually see what's going on in there. You're acting with the surprise. And so, Percy, you can take one action, any action. Do you want to talk to them?
Okay.
That was a trick question.
I'm gonna say their second in command is standing their ground and standing their ground on standing down, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Standing up.
So
Basically,
there's
yeah.
gotta be someone in charge of the mutiny against the guy, right?
Yes, there is one very definitive figure that is holding a mag rifle. Well, sorry, not a mag rifle, void carbine to
Yeah.
to the second in
There's a
command.
nail there's a very clear nail sticking out for Percy to look at.
Yeah. Yeah. So because I expect all this fighting to be at close range, and by that I mean is in the bridge, I am going to have brought my Spike Thor, and I would like to empty it into the guy that is threatening the second in command with a void carbine.
Okay, I will remind you that the spike thrower will it
I'm
has
aware.
very good. Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's it. Okay.
Can he even miss this?
Maybe.
He could roll a 1.
You know, worth fire. Sure. Why not? Live a little.
That's not a what?
Oh, that's like not 20 in fact. That isn't that 20.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think that dude's actually going to take more damage than the
320s.
ship did. I think that dude's actually going to take more damage than the ship did.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got one other question for you.
Go on.
Do you want to use BFG?
Ooh.
It
Hang on
will
a minute.
add 8 damage.
No, I think.
Will it risk destroying the ship if he does?
From
Nah.
my split second assessment, is the 8 damage going to make a difference? Given that I critted.
No.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll go with
It's
it,
just for
fine.
style points, really. I would say that it
Okay.
would narratively it would reduce the amount of external damage because using BFG requires you to use your force hit, right?
Yeah.
So it would be a force hit on top of a nat 20.
I mean, can I do that? I thought I couldn't use the force hit whenever I landed a hit. I'm not sure. Can I?
I intended BFG to be usable anytime you want, really.
Okay.
Normally it would
You
be
know what?
pointless to force a hit when you've already hit, but
Yeah.
with BFG you get more benefits from it.
But it
You
would
know
still
what?
use your guaranteed hit.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what?
Yeah.
Sure. It's not like I'm struggling to land hits.
Sure.
for it.
Yeah. And
It's
this
about,
is
it's about sending a message.
We're not likely to have another fight in the scene.
no.
It's about sending a message.
This is the fight. Okay.
Yeah. So narratively, I imagine like the second in command is
I was going to ask you the same thing. Yes. How does this look?
Yeah. So narratively, the second in command is standing his ground. He's being very brave. Against this fucking thug head mutiny or whatever who's threatening him with a gun, and then suddenly there are more people there, and maybe half a second passes, and then suddenly the thug with the gun does not have like his lower torso. There's just a red splatter where his belly used to be, and yeah, he just kind of folds
Okay.
and splatters. And in fairness, there's a certain amount of splatter on the other side as well on the rest of the people that were following him.
Yeah.
And by a certain amount, I mean quite a bit. Critical damage, right? So that's what, 64 damage? 64 damage. Yeah, that's a good amount of splatter.
It's a lot of damage.
The first 3 rows are a splash zone.
Shit, that actually would have been enough damage to drop Percy. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
there's a whole complete person. There is a sound. There is most of a person.
The problem's been cut down to size.
there's a bunch of additional flecking into internal ship walls, but because of Percy's situational awareness and precision, managed to get that mostly into the door and other armored panels that don't actually damage anything in the ship.
I'm going to ensure that I have spatial awareness turned on as well, just in case anyone else wants to try anything. I get a little bit more warning.
Okay. Nope. Weapons are lowered. First off, by the guys that were trying to turn the surrender around, and
Yeah, just Percy stares and very pointedly reloads.
and then
Doesn't need to ask anything. They'll ask the entire question.
second in command gets on the comms and announces who he is. I should have said the name for him because I don't have a name for him now.
Well,
you killed your named character, you fool. Place yourself.
The dead do not have names.
You killed him hard enough that his name was retroactively erased from the universe.
That's okay. We don't remember his name anyways, right? You can just
Unfortunately, Lulu wrote it.
it was a Vladimir, right? There's got to be more than one Vladimir.
Well, also
This is-
Lulu
this-
spelled it wrong, so I could spell it right.
Perfect,
Oh,
yeah, perfect. There you
Vladimir.
go. Yeah. Yeah, change a
I
syllable.
am
we won't
also
notice.
Vladimir, but spelled right.
Yeah. Change a syllable, we won't notice. Vladimir fucking Karsalov.
All right. Announces himself as acting captain Andrei Vladovich.
Nice.
And reinforces the order to stand down. He is doing this all in Russian, of course, so if you don't speak Russian, you're reliant on somebody translating it for you.
Yeah. I don't speak Russian, but I do smell fear.
Yes. He cites some Union code of war ethics that the vessel has been defeated, and that there is no chance of basically second winding or resurging against this opponent. He cites some military law authority to they actually have it written in their laws that they're allowed to surrender in this circumstance, basically. And so your mercenaries don't encounter any resistance as long as they're pleasant about zip tying everyone, cuffing everyone, restraining. That's what I'm looking for. And once he's finished citing his authorities and corralling his crew into compliance, despite them wanting to take the fight, he stands up straight and looks over at all of you. I apologize for Ivan's attempted mutiny. That is not common on Union ship. God damn it! I was so intent on the Russian accent. Need to remind myself this isn't the Russian accent; it's the Union accent.
And in turn, please pass on my apology to whoever has to clean the bridge.
I believe it will be those who stood by him. He looks at the people splattered with blood.
Honestly, given the intelligence that I've seen from this particular group so far, Percy gestures at them with the end of the gun. Given the intelligence I've seen from them so far, yeah, that is one of the less bad ways this could have gone for them. And then finally lowers the gun.
Please do not see my brothers and sisters in such bad light. They are young and not combat tested.
Yeah, prideful and up for a fight. Yeah, I can understand it. I mean, last few times I've had to surrender, it didn't go down very well then either. So I get it.
Duh.
But yeah.
All right.
Anyways, our forces are on the way, so unless glance around. Unless anyone else is planning anything stupid? No? Good. Yeah, Percy grabs a chair and sits.
He is unwilling to hand over command codes to the vessel, and again cites Union military law that basically restricts them from aiding an enemy, which, given them a Union ship, would do so. He can surrender, but he can't aid you, and he apologizes. But that's not gonna. Your mercenaries by themselves are going to be able to commandeer the vessel, and he also knows that.
Yeah. No, as principle, and given that it's not like meaningfully affecting our ability to take control, you know, we're understanding enough, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I know I just had to gut one of his men like a fish using a gun, but that doesn't mean we can't be gentlemen about this, you know?
Alright, and given that you took one of the ships without any damage to it at all, except for a little bit of flechettes inside the bridge, I'm not going to penalize you for the destroyed frigate. Destroyed what is it? The destroyer?
The one
Rover.
we decided that we wanted to destroy because it was satisfying.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't exactly have time to send off a distress signal before they got destroyed.
No.
Wait, what's that light on the horizon?
The penalty was that you've now got one less ship that you can use for if you wanted to deploy an aggressive ambush net or ghost squadron.
Oh.
I just posted it. We're definitely not going to go over that here at the end of the session. I just want to post that up there for you to read after the session.
Okay.
Unless you're Ginja and you've already read it. But the only thing I'll say about that is the kind of an example of the menu of options that I have prepared for the planetary ruins is one location, the planetary research station, and for the shipyard. They all have kind of options in bold that have clear, this is what happens and this is what benefit you get from it. These are not the only actions you can take. They're just the things that have already been detailed out based on what I expect you might want to do. If you're okay with them, then go for it. If you have other ideas, then, I'll figure them out.
Okay.
We're going to end this session with, you guys return to your ship. Your squads have, your mercenary teams have commandeered the undamaged destroyer and have assessed that the damaged rover can be brought to function and is not going to explode. And there are some survivors on the rover. For your reference, Viral, patrol boats don't carry very many people.
Yeah, I didn't think they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount wasn't really the point. It was more the asking of the question at that particular moment.
Oh, okay.
I do have a question while this is happening, since Das is presumably still on the ship and can do her thing once the situation is basically resolved with the rest of it. Would we be able to get sensor signals to get an idea of how many ships are in system and such?
So basically get their what detection locks they have.
Yeah, and get a general layout for other stuff in the system, just to get an idea of Union's forces here.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And I don't have exact numbers for you. But I can tell you narratively, Union has an overwhelming force here. If they're able to bring that overwhelming force to bear, that's basically what the timer or the clock ticking down represents is that they've been able to bring sufficient ship forces to your location that you should be fearing for the Raza. Even against these 3 ships, the Raza still took, what's that, 18 damage?
Yeah.
Against, and there weren't any Union cruisers here, or battleship.
That's true, yeah.
I do think that the Raza would certainly hold its own against a Union cruiser, maybe even 2, probably even 2. But against the kind of ship forces that are available in this system, standing and fighting when that timer ticks down and they can bring their forces to bear is a infra drive or infra jump. It's not a battle you want to take.
If I can get a specific number for one thing in particular, or like one set of things in particular, battleships, do they have any operational, and if so, how many?
They have 3 operational battleships, 1 in active operation.
Okay.
They are all at the shipyard right now. They're not out patrolling.
Yeah.
They also have more battleships under construction, but obviously those don't pertain to you.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. There are 2 points, 2 potential points at which we will break out of this kind of turn-based clock to engage directly. If you choose to try and commandeer the battleship, that will be a surgical insertion of your team to damage the battleship internally so that the rest of your team can flood it. There are going to be hundreds of Union troops on the active battleship. The other point is if you choose to personally interact with the research station, the planetary research station, instead of just sending the Merc team to clear up the data, to take all the data. So those are 2 heist-like scenarios that I have prepared for the rest of the system.
Okay.
Everything else should be more or less handled by the clock, the turns, and the ticking of certain overwhelming force doom.
Right.
And there's a lot of things that have happened already to alert Union, hey, there's something going on. First of all, as I've said numerous times, you cannot mask the arrival of a cruiser class or larger ship. They know that a cruiser has jumped in. They don't exactly know where it jumped in, but they pretty much know where it jumped in.
Which is why we're on a timer at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I think what we want to do is we want to ensure we can get down to the plant to explore the ruins safely. We want to deal with the shipyard situation as expeditiously as possible, especially if we can get more ships out of it. And I do think we do well. We're going to do a little bit of damage to the planetary research station with those bomb things that are being sent out, but we can probably still hit that up for data. Those are the 3 items here. And I personally do still think managing to seize a battleship would be fantastic. If we can do that, that'd be good.
Yeah. We'll see, but yeah.
Yeah, well, if we had a way to lure the battleship out, I think that'd be ideal.
I mean, stopping stealth is basically how you lure the battleship out, you know? Like, stop hiding.
Yeah, but that would we need to get the battleship in a position where the rest of the fleet isn't around to support it.
Okay.
With what you know of Union doctrine, that's just not going to happen.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So there is another
As-
option.
Yeah, as long as they have a rest of the fleet, yeah.
Union
There's
is
another-
the faction of overwhelming force.
Right.
Yeah.
But there is another option, which is we have the mostly undamaged heavy frigate. If we can like feign some sort of comms issue that limits our ability to respond, and instead respond with more limited means to get close enough to dock, we could infiltrate that way and start fucking things up that way.
Let's hold that for plans next week. We're at the end of our session here. Are there any roleplay or quick bites that any of you want to take? You've just scored a major and decisive victory against Union's welcoming force. A welcoming force that is larger than most places would stage
Yeah.
in a region.
Other than needing to launch the decoy probes, we do need to do that.
We'll do that next session.
Yeah.
That way we start off with action.
Sound good.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
more interested right
I'm
now
gonna-
in any kind of reactions to what just happened.
Okay. Well then,
I really
Start
like
this
the
in-
double 20s.
Yeah, start of the session kind of stuff with the food stuff. The combat made up for it.
good job, everyone.
Like, I got 3 attacks and 2 of them were spectacular.
Yep.
Yep.
I've
And
already
it
said
was
now.
probably good to have the the limitation on us if we want to make sure we don't raise the alarm too quickly.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I think you're right. I think we would have just blown them out in the first round.
Yeah, multiple attacks from the hyperspatial charge cannon.
I've already screenshotted that first attack and sent it to like 2 people.
Nice. Yeah, that attack would have obliterated both of the rovers. A 1 hit each.
Good.
Yeah, if only we could get the line up like that.
Well, I think the other, what are they? Phase whatever. The phase charge cannons. Those didn't do too bad either.
Yeah, they did pretty okay.
Hitting the,
If we can hit them more frequently,
yeah, if you can get all, if you can get,
all 3,
all
that
3
damage
hits on
roll
one.
is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some fun synergy.
Yeah.
But it also means our ship weapons are incredibly swingy.
They are kind of, aren't they? Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. I was half tempted to ask Diggs if we're not going to be able to do it in time for this, but between campaigns, if we can learn to understand the metaspatial hypercharge cannon enough to tweak it such that it rolls 10d4 instead of 2d20. Or something along the lines.
Yeah, D20 damage dies are interesting, but boy howdy, they going anywhere from 2 to 40 damage.
When it works, it works.
And when it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
And oh boy, fucking howdy does it work.
Given this line of questioning, by the end of next cycle, could we possibly reverse engineer the whole thing so instead it rolls 40d1?
I'm gonna have to think on this.
Okay.
Well, it'll just be incremental improvements each cycle.
Genuinely, 5d8 would be nice. Or 4d10.
No, I will say that.
I'm not complaining about getting 20d2, you know?
Yeah, I chose the 2d20 specifically.
Yeah, because it's metaspace fuckery, yeah. I
Yeah,
understand.
and also because it matches one of the existing weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, the mass rail driver, or whatever. Or mass
Mhm.
driver.
All right. I had one thing I wanted to look up, and that is oh, that's why it has ammo, because it's the mass cannon, and mass cannon has ammo. Okay, I'm fine with it still having ammo. I think that's still good.
Got capacitors that need to be charged or something.
Yeah, I think it's not physical
Yeah.
ammo, it's just yeah.
It needs a bit to like recharge from the ship's reactor.
I think,
That makes
oh
sense.
goodness, early in my notes, I actually had written that it can't charge up in combat. That is an actual, like it takes time to recharge.
Yeah, I was worried about whether the time it would take to recharge was long enough that I couldn't use it in consecutive combats.
I'm not going to do that to you as a surprise.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, it wouldn't necessarily be a surprise because it's the kind of thing I maybe should have known beforehand. But,
It's I mean, it's not
regardless,
like
I appreciate that.
outrageously better than the mass cannon, is it?
It,
I mean, I think it's got some slight improvements over it, right? But
the main benefit is that it can't be it can't be negated with crisis.
yeah.
Like a mass cannon, at least if you roll 40
like-
damage, they can be like, no, we're gonna lose 10% of
yeah.
our crew instead.
I would say that is probably good for a PC weapon, just because
Yeah.
having that
Speed
fired
up,
on
make
you
sure
as a
combat
PC
doesn't
would
get-
suck.
Yeah.
It'd be like it'd suck in a way that isn't really that fun.
Yeah, like I think this is really cool as a PC weapon because it means it's just no bullshit damage.
Mhm.
And the phase charge cannons are also nice because it's a barrage of small attacks all at once. So like they need to take multiple crises if they don't want to take because they boost each other's damage rolls. You can generate several high damage rolls at once.
Yeah.
Force them to take multiple crises or suffer.
Yeah. The 3d6 average is 10.5. If we manage to get all three of the phase charge cannons to hit the same target,
Yeah,
the resulting average is 13 per cannon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is like 39 damage if we can get them all to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 1 point away from. Wait, is it? No, sorry. 11 points away from taking down a destroyer with just 3 cannons.
Okay. I'm sure the average of 2d20 is higher than 11. I think 11 is about the average of 1d20 actually.
Yeah,
10.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we are definitely not getting any more roleplay out of this, so
Yeah.
so
I'll contact the rest of the crew and congratulate them on job well done, and then tell them to get ready because here's where the actual work begins.
yeah.
What's the actual date as of Tiamat Horizon?
Let's see. So it takes September 14th.
14th. Okay. No further birthdays yet. We just had shadows in Corifali.
Okay. Oh, I did mean to say something about that. Shadow didn't want to do anything. She just spent some time with her sister.
Okay.
Or wanted to. I don't know if you wanted to force something on her.
Oh, I think given we've got it's Luna, the sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Given we've got Luna on board, I think Das would have gone to Luna in the same way as when it was Acid. She went to Libra. Go to Luna, see what Luna thinks, and basically roll with whatever Luna thinks is appropriate.
Yeah.
And if that's
Yeah,
nothing-
Luna knows that Shadow does not like to be in the spotlight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I think send a small number of like a small cake maybe or a few cupcakes, direct with no like gathering or anything. Just in a kind of there would have been a party, but you didn't want one, so here's the thing to sort of show that I thought about that.
Okay.
It's not. I didn't just forget,
All right. Well, you find that the party cake, the non-party cake, disappeared, and for a player's benefit, I don't know if any of the characters would have seen that. Maybe Das if she wanted to snoop, but for player benefit, Shadow and Luna just kind of hang out in a. Oh, they find a conference room, or they find a nook or cranny in which to hide. And I want to almost say Dark Horizon. They just hang out there with Beth. Yeah, they hang out in the Dark Horizon with Beth, eating cake, talking about times before Luna got in trouble, or Shadow got in trouble, and then they play some Delta Rain with the three of them.
Nice.
Cool.
It is a Raw server, so if anybody notices, hey, somebody's playing Delta Rain, they could certainly join in.
Well, you see, we kind of have a guerrilla operation on the go, so
Yeah, you guys were very busy planning stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to put us over into review now.
Okay.